What it do, baby? We got animals with black Air Force energy.
He ain't survived that.
He did not.
Black Air Force energy. Good old Urban Dictionary defines it as a person or an object that has insane potential and is crazy enough to deal with anything without fear or hesitation, regardless of moral alignment, including its own rivals or competitors. And despite clearly taking grammar lessons from NBA YoungBoy, I'd say whoever wrote that was pretty on point. It's a term I use a lot in my videos without really explaining exactly what it is. So here's a full list of the top 10 animals with the most black Air Force energy. Some animals are an obvious pick, others might just surprise you.
Okay.
But they've all earned their spot, including the animal at number 10, which might have the least clout of any animal on this list, but that's only because it's found one place in the world. Because if this bird were airdropped across the globe, it'd definitely be more known for all the wrong reasons. Starting off is what happens when an animal is too smart for everyone else's quality of life. The Kia is a large parrot that can be found terrorizing the people of New Zealand. And don't let it fool you, this black Air Force with a Grinch colorway is an op in every way. They're highly intelligent and armed with a hook-shaped beak, which is the perfect tool for Kias to inflate insurance by picking apart cars. You see, the Kia is smart enough to associate people and the cars we drive with food, which is why this anti-mechanic is famous for committing the cutest carjackings you'll ever see. Of course, they don't just stop at cars. This feather felon will go through purses, backpacks, duffel bags, and swipe anything they can fly away with. There was even a case where this airborne pirate stole the passport of a Scottish man that didn't want to be identified. Because no one wants to be remembered for getting denied from your home country because you got your passport pickpocketed by a panhandling parrot. It happened to him and it can happen to you, but guess what? If you happen to get your wallet snatched and try to see the Kia about it, be prepared to also eat a several $1,000 fine and even jail time. Kias are protected by the government because it only makes sense that something with wings would be above the law. And it's almost like every Kia knows it and acts accordingly. But
that's why I just shoot it and deal with the government later. Cause where is it? What country is it in? What country is it in?
New Zealand.
Can they stop rockets?
But it's not just humans getting griefed. Kias will regularly raid other birds' nests and make omelets with their unborn children. And they'll use a Swiss Army knife of a nose to remove parts of a living sheep to eat. And there have been reports of them victimizing dogs and even horses. But at least the Kia isn't a legitimate physical threat to people. The next animal's responsible for putting more zookeepers on workers' comp than any other animal.
Hippo. Hippo?
It's gotta be a hippo.
The African wilderness has some of the most ways to F around and find out per square mile in the world. So it makes sense that living in the most dangerous area codes in the world has turned the zebra into an actual psychopath.
A zebra?
This oppressed Oreo horse has the strongest kick in the animal kingdom. Strong enough for Marty to have written Alex out of the sequel. Which is why even though lions body them often, every once in a while a lion has to explain to his ancestors how he got flatlined by a high-strung equality donkey. But the generational anxiety of being constantly hunted means the zebra will often one-shot something for existing too close to it. There's two reasons why you won't see a person riding a zebra. One, they're too small. And two, every zebra is fundamentally a bastard to its core. No, like literally. Because many mother zebras will actually mate with as many males as possible, because if she's showing he suspects it's not hers, he'll violently press her until it's terminated. And if the baby's already out, that's just an invitation for him to demote her from mother to mourning. And going back to humans, zebras are infamous for allegedly putting as many zoo staff in the ER as any other animal. They may look like horses whose favorite part
He's dragging
for birthday is the finger painting station, but this panda pony's liable to paint the block with your insides if you breathe at them the wrong way. Treat one like a barnyard animal and negotiate your left hand. And because zebras are genetically closer to donkeys than horses, calling it the ass of Africa is a scientifically accurate title. And as the default protein of many of the landlords of the savannah, it's a title they hold with pride, because it's the best one they can get. The next animal has less excuses but more disrespect.
Number 8.
Deer manage to cause billions of dollars in damage a year by playing freeze tag with cars, and that ironically makes them the most dangerous animal in America. But where blissful ignorance makes deer a threat, the deer of Down Under initiate conflict. 9 out of 10 car accidents in Australia involve kangaroos, and a good number of them are premeditated and not by the driver. Kangaroos assault vehicles with enough regularity to commit insurance fraud.
Boy, I was.
What you gonna do? Fight him?
Yeah.
You gonna fight him?
I'm a bear mace. Are you? What sound do they make? I bear mace the shit out of kangaroo.
I don't know.
And beat the hell out of it.
In fact, kangaroos will regularly beef with inanimate objects. But it's not just a bluff. These are some brolic marsupials, armed with claws,
and they go wait in the water.
A sharp dagger of a toenail. Which is why it's not a kangaroo's punch you have to worry about, but that Jurassic pedicure disembowelment. It's what makes their sparring sessions so lethal. That and the fact that kangaroos start every day with the specific goal of inconveniencing as many life forms as possible. If you happen to fly a drone on kangaroo, actually prepare to have your insurance tested. In fact, it's not a stretch to say they hate anything that flies. Can you imagine how ridiculous this could have gotten? Imagine people thinking you died paragliding when really you survived but got mobbed by a pack of horse rabbits on impact. Kangaroos are an array because there's really no good reason for this. You see, as dangerous as Australia is, there aren't really any dominant apex land predators. While kangaroos often contend with dingoes and the occasional wedge-tailed eagle, a full-grown kangaroo doesn't have much that can threaten it, other than a bigger kangaroo. So my working theory is, they got cocky. And until nature airdrops some bears or maybe some type of big cat, kangaroos are still gonna be out here thinking they can do whatever. Try to change their mind at your own risk. As on-site as these malicious macropods are, they're not even the most disrespectful animal in Australia. And believe me, we'll get to that.
I ain't gonna hold you. Give me some bear mace and a taser. I'm gonna fuck a kangaroo up.
You better not miss.
Nah, I ain't
better not miss.
Cause look, I'm gonna have one of them pole tasers.
One miss and they gonna blink.
I'm gonna have that pole taser. I'm telling you,
What you doing if you see that kangaroo wading in the water?
killing everything in that lake. Bro, you just look, I'm telling y'all, this is how I'ma die. I'ma live stream me fighting an animal.
That's wild.
The Big Five refers to the top 5 most dangerous animals to hunt in Africa. These include the elephant, the rhinoceros, the lion, the leopard, and an animal so feared it's been nicknamed Black Death. The African Cape Buffalo is a walking attempted homicide case armed with a pair of horns to make most attempts successful. They have one of the highest KD ratios against humans with guns. In some places, these tanks with road rage and 50% of the people they go after, and a lot of that is because they will actively seek revenge. There have been stories of one buffalo murking the same hunter that took out a member of its own herd. And whether you're a lion or a hunter, these trench cows get it back in blood. And the scariest version of a Cape buffalo is one that's already been injured. Hunters have followed a mortally wounded buffalo into thick brush, only for the freight train with legs to circle back and ambush them from behind. Which is why the #1 rule when hunting Cape buffalo, assume you only have one shot because that's usually all you get. But it's not just humans getting bodied. Bloodlusting buffalo will seek out unsupervised lion cubs and log them out of life before they can grow up to be a threat. Not like the adults aren't at risk either. Capes will stalk and circle lone lions, using the threat of gang violence to give Mufasa a roommate. Which is how the same apex predator that can solo multiple hyenas can get sent up a tree like a house cat. They're like the Liam Neeson of animals. Wrong them and they make their life's mission to co-sign your obituary. That first hit was self-defense. Everything after that was a personal choice. And even though experienced lions can take them down, it's still very much a gamble. Especially since they can travel in herds of hundreds. That's also how they earned the nickname Widowmaker. Because right now there's at least one woman on Tinder because her husband decided to hunt a 1-ton vibe check while the buffalo decided that would be the day he'd finally live up to his nickname. It's a murderous mammal, but like the zebra, it's often just self-defense gone way too far. Not like the antics of the next animal.
The hippo. If
you're talking about the Black Air Force of the sky, you're probably talking about crows. Or really just corvids in general. Crows are smart enough to manipulate their environment to their advantage. But they're also devious enough to manipulate other animals for their own sadistic pleasure. I don't know what that crow said to that cat, but it certainly involves someone's mother. Ravens will weaponize their relationship with wolves to call out hits on competing coyotes. Crows in Tokyo have especially become a problem where they've basically gone to war against the entire human population. But it's not just humans getting bullied. There might not be a worse time to be an owl than in broad daylight surrounded by a murder of crows. Not to mention crows will often raid the nests of other birds for a disturbingly literal kids meal. And that's when they're not just straight up snatching minors in front of their parents. I think EDP just found a spirit animal. They'll regularly mob and harass other birds until they drop the food they've already caught. And crows won't hesitate to beat on much larger birds of prey, which might explain why they do the exact same thing with humans to get them to surrender whatever calories they have on them. But the avian onslaught peaks out with the
I didn't know crows was that savage.
But see this, I'm telling you.
You have all these solutions.
I'm telling you, just release me at them. Bear mace and a pole taser.
We want you to survive, Aaron.
Not actually corvids. They actually sit closer to another bird with psychopath tendencies. Either way, Australian magpies manage to be the most feared thing in a country seasoned with crocs, cassowaries, and snakes. And while most wildlife is harmless as long as you respect their space, the earth is their space, and they have no patience for trespassers. Actual human lives have been lost to this goth Tweety's tantrums. And since corvids can remember faces, once you've been swooped, you can expect the same treatment next year. I think Tirzu said it best, corvids are what would happen if you gave monkeys wings. But at least in the magpie's case, they're only a legitimate threat to a human way of life for the roughly 6 weeks of swooping season. Next animal is one of the biggest dangers to humans all year round.
All year round.
Oh, lion?
It was really only a matter of time before the
hippo.
living animal made an appearance. Widely considered the world's deadliest mammal, you may have noticed that hippos weren't included in the Big Five, and I have to assume that's because nobody that has a desire to see the next day would actually hunt them. Arguably, no animal has a harder working PR team than the hippo.
Do you know hippos can't swim?
Yeah, he walking in there.
Running.
Running. They just
A 4 tons of fun.
yeah.
Running underwater.
Doing stuff.
First of all, it's not the goofy lardonky it lets you think it is. A thin subcutaneous fat layer means hippos are actually walking units. And despite their awkward appearance, hippos can outpace any human over short distances. And that includes on land and in water, where they somehow become even more territorial. Hippos have been known to lower their census totals of other animals for seemingly no reason. Just when an antelope thinks it's been bailed out, the slaughter horse does origami with its spine.
That's
And even though they're
crazy.
supposed to be herbivores, every once in a while they'll give into the temptation of tasting the flesh of their victims. Cannibalism is not off the table. Science doesn't really know why exactly they do this, but science doesn't account for an animal just being a dick. Few predators will press this obese water pig, and those that do so at their own risk. Hippos are so carnage happy that the biggest threat to a baby hippo is a bigger, meaner bull hippo. It's how a hippo baby shower can legitimately end in a rain of fresh confetti. Now, to be fair, plenty of animals resort to infanticide. Hippos are just really mean about it. Like I said, nobody's PR team works harder. Except maybe dolphins. Which makes sense since despite resembling ungulates like warthogs and rhinos, the hippo's closest living relatives are actually cetaceans like dolphins and whales. But instead of making it out in the ocean, hippos decided to make a living griefing everything in its area code. And I didn't even mention the way they claim that area code. You know, if you unsubscribe right now, I wouldn't blame you. The only thing that can make this whale Karen more of a menace than it already is if it were a straight up predator, or if it hunted in packs. Then again, that would literally make it an animal further down.
Boy, that is the 2-ton tunic.
Yeah, what? The hippo was only number 5?
We ain't got none of the big cats.
My personal bias was not going to keep the elephant off this list.
Yeah,
as much as I love them, elephants can be a devastating combination of smart enough to do anything and big enough to get away with. Asian elephants especially get themselves into trouble by raiding villages and emptying out their rice supply. Which is why Asian elephants are responsible for the bulk of human hashtags, especially since they can be just as vengeful as the Cape buffalo. Earlier this year, a man in Thailand had an elephant working hauling wood in the brutal heat, which
remember the elephant that
hunted that lady?
is illegal. And apparently the elephant knew his rights because he proceeded to rip his boss in half. And of course, we gotta address the I'm better than that. One elephant traveled over 100 miles to murder a 7-year-old woman collecting water, only to pull up to her funeral to attack the soul of victim body, this time in front of her family. The biggest mystery of mankind is what motivated a 4-ton pachyderm to pack up an elderly woman twice. If he had a reason, it's not like he's gonna tell us. Elephants rank over hippos because where hippos commit war crimes in the heat of passion, when an elephant catches a body, you can almost be certain it was premeditated. And bull elephants are already pretty high-strung as it is, but they managed to get worse in communities decimated by poaching, to the point where 3 elephants in South Africa were responsible for deleting 63 rhinos as well as charging at people. Now, to be fair, poaching typically targets older bulls, and research shows that without old heads around, younger male elephants go into must a lot sooner than they should, which I get. What I don't get is why that has to involve turning a rhino from a tight end to a wideout. What you have to remember is that elephants aren't
Hey, that was a clever analogy.
Intelligent enough to experience every human emotion like compassion, empathy, and so for every headline like this, you might get a headline like this. And if elephants wore shoes, they'd rock the biggest black Air Forces the world's ever seen. But that's only because the next animal on this list doesn't have legs. One of the biggest injustices of cinema is that where dolphins got cast as a lovable flipper, sharks got typecast as Jaws. Dolphins are the most disrespectful beings in the ocean. Makes sense because they're basically intelligent hydrodynamic hippos. They regularly bully sharks, use fish heads and live eels as marital aids, commit unprovoked acts of porpoising, all while letting humanity think they're the good guys. They have mating practices so brutal that I probably can't even talk about them. Just know that what dolphins like to do to each other, guidelines might try to do to me. But we can't talk about dolphins without talking about the biggest dolphin of all. The orca is the most dominant apex predator on the planet that isn't human. And as if sheer size.
Have you seen, it was 3 of them hunting a boat.
Yeah.
Like it saw people on a boat and they literally had to gun it because they started jumping out of the water trying to hit the boat.
Intelligence wasn't enough. They typically hunt in pods with the coordination of a wolf pack, which is how this oppressive sea oriole regularly griefs the tankiest animals on the planet. They're such a force that great whites have been known to abandon hunting grounds for up to a year once this steroid equality.
And they wanted to put these at SeaWorld.
They did.
They did. That's what I'm saying.
He makes an
Freaking
appearance.
bro,
Probably because
come
they've
on
been
now.
known to use the shark's biology against them to
Damn.
rob them of their heart and liver, just to leave the rest of the shark to sink to the abyss.
That's
And then there's the fact that orcas often practice their craft on other animals. Which is why if you ever feel bad about penguins getting bullied by seals, I suggest you see what happens when a Navy SEAL joins the Air Force. And while you could chalk this up to hunting strategy, there's also the chance that living life on Roku difficulty means orcas get bored and just start trying stuff. And while it's true a wild orca has never taken out a human, that hasn't stopped them from actively messing with human vessels with disturbing regularity. It's like they know who's ruining the ocean and adjust their behavior accordingly. Either way,
I can
orcas
see
are
it.
the humans of the sea, and anything that steps to them gets reminded expeditiously. Even moose of all.
Oh, he gave him a fish. And you saw it? The orca gave the bird a
Disturbing
fish.
regularity. It's like they know who's ruining the ocean and adjust their behavior accordingly. Either way,
He
orcas
gave
are the
him a
humans of the
fish
sea, and
just to
anything that
get
steps
him.
to them gets reminded expeditiously. Even moose of all
That
things.
is
Moral
absurd.
of the story, Free Willy should have been put on parole. The only thing
Yeah.
more Black Air Force than an animal that griefs everything around it would be an animal that commits atrocities against its own kind. And that's why orcas are only number 3.
What the hell? There's 2 more?
Ask any zookeeper what animal they fear the most. If they don't say chimps, they've never worked with one.
Oh,
A common
yeah.
misconception is that
Yeah.
chimps are 5 times stronger than the average man. And while the number is actually closer to 1.5, chimps have more fast twitch muscles, a stronger bite force, and a stronger grip force. Their ability to use tools is fascinating to watch, until you realize that means they're able to create and use
Yeah.
weapons. People often forget that chimpanzees are pack hunting predators able to execute
man.
attacks with the precision of early man, and that doesn't just apply to their prey. Chimps in Luongo National Park have been documenting attacking families of gorillas and murking any helpless offspring they can get their hands on. Literally no animal is safe
Okay.
from the violent tendencies of a furious George.
That
But it's the
raccoon
damage they
is
inflict
spending
against
time.
their own kind that puts them over the top. Chimp casualties often share the same injuries: a disfigured face, missing fingers if not entire hands, and a non-consensual neutering. Chimps seem to have an understanding of what's important to an animal, and they go out of their way to remove it. It's why I can show you
Jesus.
this picture and
Jeez.
you'll understand. And it's why instead of organ donor, I have... if
Oh, that was the old girl.
No, the picture before
I
that,
know.
they were ripping his
I
junk
know.
off. That's
I
why he
know.
was bloody like that. They were.
That was old girl who owned a chimp and got.
remain by a chip, just let me die on my driver's license. And it's also why you probably have a better chance of surviving being locked in a room with a lion than in a room with a furry chainsaw with guns. The only way an animal could beat that is if something was enough of a menace to be a legitimate threat to itself. And that's exactly what number 1 is. But before
What
we
the
reveal
he-
number 1, here's some honorable mentions. The Canadian goose. For having the most irrational confidence of
What kind
any
of tongue
animal.
is that?
They actually almost
got
went
teeth.
extinct, and now they revolve their entire existence around punishing humanity for it. Swans, because what geese think they are, swans always have been. Wolverines, because they're more than capable of hunting for themselves, but they'd rather tax animals 3 times their size for a living. Meerkats, for being quite literally the most homicidal mammals on the planet.
Okay.
And now at number 1 to absolute.
What you think number 1 is? Wait, it could be hyenas. I don't think it's hyenas. Could it be hyenas?
Could it be a cat? Cause we
He
ain't seen
said
the cat.
mercury is a danger to itself. It's a crazy that a big cat is not on this list. That's wild. One guess.
Something in water.
Absolutely no one's surprised. The honey badger, the most unapologetically disrespectful creature on Earth. I have an entire video dedicated to the exploits of this steroid skunk, but here are some highlights. They'll regularly pinch food from leopards and then throw a tantrum if they get caught. They'll take on packs of animals that realistically should be able to one-shot them.
And they can
But the
take
Oreo
venom.
weasel has plot armor in the form of crackhead courage. They'll raid the hives of African bees, the
Yeah,
same
they
bees
can
that are
get-
10 times meaner and sting 10 times more than their European cousins. And honey badgers aren't immune to bee stings. They're resistant, but enough stings will flatline a honey badger. But ask the honey badger if he cares. He won't answer, but you know the answer. These prison ferrets also run fades with
Yeah,
highly
they do.
venomous
They-
cobras.
man.
If they manage to get bitten, they'll just slip into a cobra-induced coma and then wake up hours later and walk it off like a Sunday morning hangover. Even the honey badger's idea of self-defense is as offensive as you can get. As in, they'll reverse their anal pouches inside out and release a smell so pungent it can allegedly
yes.
paralyze attacking bees. And honestly, any animal that religiously attacks the baby makers of others is a different tier of menace. No other badger represented this better than Stoffel, who once escaped from his enclosure and picked a fight with a neighboring family of lions who nearly mauled him to death. After about 2 months in the hospital, the first thing the affiliated ferret did fresh out was go right back at the
Go
same
right
lines to
back.
settle the score. And that was only one of the hundreds of times Stoffel managed to raise the blood pressure of the people around him. But here's the real kicker. Stoffel was actually hand-raised by humans at a young age and therefore
Hey,
imprinted on
still.
him. He had no intention of ever leaving. The whole thing was just a game to him. Because if blatant disrespect were a sport, they still wouldn't play it because anything involving rules goes against a honey badger's belief system.
Damn,
but that's gonna
honey
do it for this
badger.
video.
Just found a new record-breaking insect. But before I show it to you, how the f do we
not a
keep
spider.
finding new bugs? You see, Australia is home to an estimated 200,000 species of insect, which is
That's what we know of.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
be
I'm
honest.
good.
That's the insects we know about, bro. Come on now.
pretty damn impressive, especially when you consider the only place you're going to find more bugs than that is by counting the f***ing roach population in Asmongold's walls.
Oh, damn. Oh!
Now, the scary
That clip still gets these.
part of this is that out of that 200k, we've only actually identified 62,000. Meaning that we have
so
no idea what nearly 3/4 of the bugs in the country actually fucking do.
Wait, pause it. So that means you're wrong. That means there's 200,000 species, but they only know about 64,000 of them.
See, this is why I don't be understanding about science. How you know it's 200,000 species and not know what they are?
Probably ain't classify all of them.
That's like
They're like, oh, that's something.
but that's what I'm saying.
That's not in the
how
records.
can you have that many that's not classified and not know that you might have be seeing the same bug or
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I think that's how they know it's not classified. Cause like they can see the bug and it's not in their record. So it's like, yeah. And they just keep adding because they double like examining and stuff like that.
Okay, right.
Like jazz.
And so it should come as no surprise that while exploring Australia's dense rainforests, two scientists discovered a new record holder for
they
the
got
largest
rainforests over there, too.
insect in the land down under, and it's a fucking stick bug.
A stick. Oh, okay.
Introducing Acrophila alta, and coming in at a full 40 centimeters and 44 grams in weight. I don't think that qualifies.
That thing got some weight on it. Look at it.
That's not a bug, bro. That's whatever genius or type of animal that comes after insect.
Yeah.
That's exactly what.
That's a branch.
reptile.
That is
That's
a whole
reptile.
branch,
as a
bro.
stick insect anymore. That's fucking Groot. Australia's very own
It got
Erd tree
wings.
avatar was discovered in Queensland. Because of course it fucking was.
Yeah.
And despite
he
being
put
enough
Caleb.
inches in length to make any man jealous, it's actually completely harmless.
That's
However,
good.
given how many
Thank
oversized
the
bugs
Lord.
we already
Thank the
have,
Lord.
if we find any more, I think they're going to send the fucking helldivers.
Might as well,
Thank
bro.
the Lord.
Australia doesn't just have snakes and spiders.
Of course not.
It has
Stick bugs
a
and-
tiger. Well,
Huh?
kinda. Introducing the thylacine, better known as the Tassie tiger. As the name suggests, native to my home state of Tasmania. This
It's
tiny
extinct.
little island off Australia's south coast. No, that is not New Zealand. They have hobbits, not tigers. Well, tiger isn't entirely correct. You see, the thylacine isn't a cat on steroids. You see, this bad boy is the largest carnivorous marsupial on the planet. Despite the kangaroo coming in at 7 foot tall and throwing kicks like Chun-Li, they are herbivores, and everything else with a pouch that eats meat is about the size of a chihuahua, making this 1.3 meter, 20 kilo kangaroo dog with a
Dang,
tiger
it looks so weird. Okay, why did I pause
persona,
like that? I'm sorry.
the only marsupial apex predator. See, these things were ambush hunters, using stealth and speed to silently take down
It
their
looked
prey
like
like
it
they're
can
playing
move, though.
Assassin's Creed. On top of being a fully qualified Spec Ops agent, these things had a mouth on them to rival Kirby.
Wow.
Bro, that'll bite
That's
the
a
hell out
jaw.
of you.
Yeah, they look like they can move like
But they dead.
okay.
As an
Capable of
extinct
opening
animal, I
their
should
jaw
carry
a
it. You
full 80 fucking degrees, which is absolutely
That was
terrifying
scary,
and
man.
really cool. There's just one small problem. You may have picked up on me talking mostly in the past tense, and that all of this
Yeah,
footage is in
yeah,
black
bro.
and white. That's because we don't have a tiger.
You welcome.
We had one. Unfortunately, the thylacine was
That's not something to be.
I had to
proud
do
of.
it for my people.
No,
Put y'all on my back. Understand
I
me?
think the people rock with the Tasmanians.
no, the fuck you wouldn't. No, the fuck
If they
you-
was on the brink of extinction,
Bro, if some can open his mouth 80 degrees, that means it could bite your head off in one bite.
I mean, you might be right though.
Y'all
driven to
welcome.
extinction in the late 1980s.
Late 1980s.
By what
You wasn't-
exactly?
So you was around.
I went back in time. I'm a time traveler.
Okay,
I know
whatever.
what it is.
The British. You see, when the Brits, did their thing and decided Tasmania was their house now, actually, they brought with them livestock, namely sheep and cattle, which was a fucking blessing to the Tassie tiger, which rapidly added these walking meatballs with the survival instincts of a wet sock to their meal plans. It's free real estate. The colonists did not take kindly to the thylacine taking their livestock without a license in it, so they placed bounties on their heads. Never mind that these things never attacked humans.
You know what, bro? It's time for us to be honest, bro.
Let's be honest about them briggers.
Y'all have ruined everything.
Literally.
Let's really talk about
outside of them Asian conquerors. Y'all are
bro,
the most demonic.
Bro, y'all picked up people from Africa, brought them here against their will.
Yep.
Know what I'm saying? Y'all pillaged and murdered and brought sickness and almost wiped out the Native Americans. Know what I'm saying?
Y'all done went to Tasmania and wiped out the Tasmanian tiger.
Y'all was all out. Well, I did that, but y'all was all out here for that conquest, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did the Tasmanian because I did that as a favor. I'm sorry I put that off on y'all, but everything else y'all fought for real.
Humans and very rarely took their livestock. No, they were an inconvenience. And so, they were hunted down. One by one by one.
Not even keeping
for
track of the numbers
70 fucking years. Until September 7th, 1936. When the last thylacine, Benjamin, died cold and alone in a cage at the Hobart Zoo. Usually, I'd end these with a joke, but the fact that we wiped his entire bloodline and turned him into a fucking rug isn't that funny.
Why you had to say it like that?
Why you so that fast? But you want to know the craziest part about that? And also the reason why I was like making jokes, they're actually working to bring them back. So
how the hell are we doing that?
Cloning. So there's actual cloning experiments and cloning talks about bringing back certain extinct animals. Yeah.
Australia has a straight up Pokemon.
It's so
Introducing the brush-tailed possum. More specifically, the golden brush-tailed possum.
Now, we seen that digging through our yard. Okay, all right. Hey, come on in here. I got a new pet,
the land down under, and one of the rare examples of an Australian animal that is expressly designed.
No, you wouldn't.
You right.
You lying to these. You don't like animals.
You right. You absolutely right.
You trying to be so relatable to these people.
Bro. Here you go. Just smack me with it, bro. Just come on. Yeah, I lied. That's right. Yeah, my fault.
One to DoorDash you straight to heaven. He said brushtail is one of a grand total of 23 species of Australian possum, which, despite the name, share absolutely no relation to the red-blooded American opossum. These adorable little marsupials come in all shapes and sizes, from the ringtail possum to the sugar glider.
That's a possum?
Yeah, so Mort was a possum.
Okay.
Taking here, the golden brushtail, which is really just a common brushtail possum with a rare genetic mutation called leucism that causes them to lose the pigment in their skin. So basically...
Hey, you saw that crocodile?
Yeah.
Alright, so look, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, he ate us.
He ate us?
He hate us.
He hate us?
Yeah.
That crocodile?
Yeah. That's like Nate's one specifically bred pet. He bred that motherfucker to hate the blacks.
No. Nate has a Doberman pinscher.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could have swore.
No, you
Nate was out there. Get him, boy.
You ain't see that creamy Doberman pinscher that be shitting in our front yard? Yeah, I be hiding in my bathroom.
So you're Nate.
I know you gonna hear that. But nah, what I was gonna say was, damn, you forgot. I forgot you and this fucking.
My fault. I just
tiny Pokemon coming in at around 4.5 kilos and 40 centimeters in length. These tree-dwelling marsupials are nocturnal and primarily herbivores, mainly consisting on a diet of leaves and fruit. And for added cute points, as marsupials, yes, they carry around their babies in a little pouch like their roided out cousin the kangaroo. However, come on, the thing is from Australia, you didn't really think these bad boys would be squeaky clean, did ya? No. You see, they aren't entirely herbivores. Sure, they love a good salad. They will also quite happily raid a bird's nest and turn Tweety's kids into a 3-egg omelette. Roadkill? Sounds like a fine steak dinner to me.
And just because it's not a venomous predator doesn't mean it can't take your fucking finger off. And the cherry on top, Aussie Pikachu here doesn't go Pika Pika. Nah, you see, Down Under doesn't have Pokemon trainers, because when you step into the tall grass out here, you hear this absolute fucking demon. Australia.
Oh, I wouldn't know what that was.
Boy,
I shit myself.
every day we get more reasons why I'm never visiting Mully. Mully, you're gonna see this. I love you, buddy. I do. I really do.
Not enough to come to Australia is what he's saying.
Mully was like, I might, you want to see a Roo? It's one in my front yard, yeah. Mully.
Just kicking the shit out your tires, huh?
Yeah. Out of that beautiful RDR8.
This spider can remove your limbs. But how? Introducing the brown recluse, native to the United States of America, and a prime example of don't judge a book by its cover. Because despite only coming in at a huge 2 centimeters in length and rocking the spider...
That was that bitch that was in here.
You saw a brown Ricky.
Don't
say that.
That big ass spider that was fucking jipping and jiving down
I
on
didn't see it. You saw it. I didn't see it.
Equivalent of default character customization, this little f***er is a level 500 rot build that gives Melania a run for her money.
Man,
You see, a bite from a recluse starts in the most American way possible, with you accidentally stepping foot onto his private property, causing him to exercise his Second Amendment rights. But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's gonna settle on biting your ass. Now, that initial bite's pretty painless. You smack him away, all's well.
And then they get bad.
There is just one
now
small
my skin
problem.
crawling air.
Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of necrotic venom coursing through your veins, which at first does nothing. You walk back to your house, the bite starts to sting a little more. You feel sick. The wound swells, and the blood vessels around the bite burst, turning it a deep red. Over the next few days, that colour shifts from red to purple to black, as the venom literally destroys and kills the surrounding tissue in a process called necrosis. This causes the skin to literally rot and fall
like an apple. Oh my God! Get it away!
That's so nasty.
Oh yeah, we're moving this desk. We're getting all back
I ain't
there.
gonna lie, bro. Now I'm about to go capture 5 brown recluse spiders, put them in a habitat, and then I'm gonna keep them in my truck with all my gorillas.
Yeah.
And then when I go to take over a small country, I'm gonna release the spiders into like the capital. Right, while the gorillas take care of their army.
Okay.
all off of your body. And if you don't catch it in time, that rot's gonna spread.
Oh yeah.
If you're lucky, it'll only make you violently ill and leave permanent scarring. If you're unlucky, it just keeps spreading
until you're done.
and venom starts to destroy your blood cells and shut your organs down. Now, there's kind of only one solution to that, but you weren't using that arm anyway, right?
Oh,
bro, the craziest part, bro, spiders will bite you in your sleep. And you're like, dang, what is that? And it's a spider bite, and you never know.
ain't even know it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. Oh, you know, remember the plant from last video with the thorns and stuff? So we missed a part in the video where he was gonna tell us that somebody wiped their butt with that. Somebody wiped their butt with that.
Nah, I'm good.
Nuts, bro.
Bro,
Jesus.
it had
This thing
forever.
It had, yeah, it hurt forever.
If you see this thing T-pose, run.
Okay.
Introducing the anteater, a goofy little creature native to Brazil, and to understand why the absolute stance on this bad boy is a threat to your health, you're going to have to understand a little about his lifestyle first. Now listen, I know this may come as a shock to you, but the anteater eats ants.
Right.
And weighing in at 40 kilos and 1.8 meters in length, it needs to consume upwards of 40,000 ants per day. Now, in order to help him hit his bulking goals, the anteater has a mystery mouse tool stored inside that Excel sniffer.
Before you, hey, remember that? Let me do it That was a good times right there, bro.
A 60 centimeter long tongue.
Hey, what that tongue do though? Ladies.
Designed to snake its way down an ant colony's tunnel network, smash into their living room, and abduct the entire cast of Bugs Life and convert them into a high-calorie meal. However, what that tongue do only goes so far, as an ant colony can extend up to 4 meters underground, and termites live in high-rises, which means our boy here is going to have to do a little excavation to get to the goods. But last I checked, an anteater can't go down to Bunnings and buy a shovel. Right. So how does he dig? Oh, that's simple. With the combat knives he has for claws.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anteaters are permanently cosplaying Freddy Krueger with a set of 4-inch claws, which, proving the effectiveness of a few inches, can crack through f***ing concrete.
Wow!
Now, these work great for digging, but they are also more than capable of flatlining you. When threatened, the anteater will rear up into a defensive T-pose. This is your sign, if you are smart, to turn around and f*** all the way off.
He getting ready to...
Well, I gotta see how his elbows move. If he got bad elbows...
Right. Don't let him catch that leg. Don't let him catch that leg, bro.
He ain't gonna see it.
I don't think anteaters slow. I don't think they slow, are they?
But like a kick, if a kick coming from me, bro, that's like Mach 20.
You better that kick better be coming while he's standing still.
It's Mach 20. I'm not slow though. Actually,
if, however, you were, say, some dumbass trophy hunter who really felt the need to try and stab an animal for no reason other than ego, the anteater will swipe at you with those claws, which are at the perfect height to nail your inner thigh, slip through your flesh like butter, and sever your femoral artery,
causing you to bleed out in 2 minutes while the anteater watches you go meet your ancestors.
Can you imagine having to explain to your ancestors who felled woolly mammoths you got your packed up by the most unserious creature on the planet hitting a T-pose?
Yeah. You know the craziest part? Speaking of that.
He is an Elden Ring player, by the way.
Speaking of that, there is a hunter. I think he was in South America, one of those countries, right? One of those countries down in it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was hunting, I think it was water buffalo.
Right.
Some with horns, right? I wouldn't have laughed.
Oh. He tried to shoot. The shot didn't do what it's supposed to do.
Through the chest.
The buffalo horn?
Yep, whatever. Did not make it. The craziest part, everyone is dragging him. Like, that's what you get, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. The post that keeps going viral, it was an honorable way to go in battle. That water buffalo ain't do you nothing. Like me, I love hunting. You know what I'm hunting? I'm hunting hogs. Yeah. I might hunt deer, you know what I'm saying? Because in some places deer are a nuisance. But I'm a hog hunter. Put a hog down. 6'5" cream through that cranium.
Yeah.
You going hunt something that's just living his life.
Get drunk.
Dolphins get drunk.
But why? Well, you see, the dolphin is by far and away the smartest animal in the ocean. In fact, they're actually the second smartest thing on the planet, just behind you and me. This means they are smart enough to understand that the ideal way to spend your night is more plastered than Chad and Max on your average Cold Ones episode. There is just one problem. Last I checked, there's no Bottle-O in Bikini Bottom. So how does a dolphin get fired for all? Simple. They abuse pufferfish.
You see, due to the lack of underwater alcohol, dolphins need to find other ways to get their fix, which is where SpongeBob, driving instructor, comes in. You see, pufferfish contain this really cool and totally not dangerous substance called tetrodotoxin. What is tetrodotoxin? You know, it's only one of the most potent natural neurotoxins on the f***ing planet. This will freeze your heart and lungs in under an hour with a tiny dose. And it's the reason why cooking a pufferfish requires a dexterity check so you don't, hit the poison gland and get yourself deleted.
I wouldn't even try. I see people who like, oh yeah, I'm going to eat puffer. I wouldn't attempt eating a pufferfish at all.
Nothing. I don't care who's trained for. They might make a mistake.
Bro, he could have hiccuped.
Yeah. Just like they say with helicopters, it's basically like you taking a whole jar of white marbles with one black marble in there. Eventually, somebody's going to eat that black marble. That black marble got to come out of there. That's what they say about helicopter rides. I saw it from a military guy. I said, that's scary. So meaning at some point, a helicopter is going to... They say that for people that constantly ride helicopters. At some point, you're going to pull that black marble out. Meaning,
you want to know crazy
it's going to crash.
You want to know the crazy part about that? Mm-hmm. Like, that might be your first time. Yeah, that pilot been flying it. Mm-hmm. So at any given time, it's his black marble. That's crazy.
Now, puffers carry this as a defense mechanism as poison accumulates in their organs and skin.
Why is that important?
Well, you see, I kind of lied. Dolphins don't get drunk. They get high on neurotoxin.
¿Quieres?
Pods of dolphins will bully pufferfish until they inflate, then partake in a literal puff.
Demons, dude.
By lightly squeezing the puffer in their mouth, they receive a small dose of neurotoxin, which has a narcotic effect, allowing Flipper here to trip balls before passing the unhappy basketball onto the next submarine stoner.
And they just
Flipper and friends saw the deadliest neurotoxin on the planet and said, "Fuck it, let me try some of that."
That's insane.
That's crazy,
bro. That's why you don't be, bro. Dolphins. When I learned that dolphins are the original gangbangers, in every sense of the word,
yeah,
I'm good, bro.
Most snails aren't scary, except for this one.
Okay.
This one's Australian.
Of course, it's Australian. Of course.
Introducing the cone snail, an aquatic mollusk native to the land down under, and as seems to be the requirement when sharing your postcode with
as long as I got salt. Now I'm about to keep a pack of salt with me.
Does that even work on that kind?
It work on all of them.
They in salt water?
It's like diluted and shit.
It's pretty strong. It's pretty salty.
Kangaroo. You guessed it. It can quite easily cause your neck snap to be in a coffin. And the way it can achieve it is this bad boy right here. You see, despite most snails having a reputation for being slow goobers that get folded by a salt shaker, the cone snail is a highly effective ambush predator. And you may be wondering, how the fuck does a creature that moves slower than the GTA 6 development cycle hunt anything? Well, that's simple. It has a grappling hook. That's right, Gary's murderous little cousin here is a roadhog mate.
Hi there.
And he hunts by slowly but surely stalking up on his prey until he's just within range, and then bang! The cone snail does a quarter circle input, spitting out a tooth harpoon at 90 kilometers an hour. This harpoon then nails its prey, allowing them to reel it in like he's playing Scorpion.
I don't think y'all understand them hooks with the that's like that, where when you stick it in something, it gets stuck. I got a little hook from our fishing rod stuck in my shirt, Aaron. Just one. It took me 15 minutes to get it. I was like, bro, this shit really work. It wasn't as easy as just ripping it off the shirt. I'm like, damn. So imagine that.
56 miles an hour?
Yeah, at 50.
Nigga, that's highway speed. That's highway speed.
Yanking underwater.
Imagine, bro. Imagine a BWB.
Yeah. Hit you and snatch. So, question for all my nerders out there. You know what I'm saying? That's 56 underwater. Does that change?
I don't know.
The water?
I don't think.
Does it get faster when you take it out the water?
I don't think it can do it out of water.
Okay. Just a question.
And in case that wasn't bad enough, as seems to be a requirement for spawning on Australian servers, it's venomous. That harpoon also injects its prey with a highly potent neurotoxin that instantly paralyzes it. This means it cannot put up a fight, as it is sucked into the snail's ginormous maw like a nightmarish version of Kirby.
Wow.
And, just in case you thought for once you might be safe, cone snail venom is potent enough to kill 700 people with one sting. Oh, yeah, and there's no anti-venom.
Because it's not enough that it can kill me. No, I have to die knowing there is zero counterplay.
What?
Who balanced this
What? Bro, wait.
There's no...
Wait. What? So one can kill how many?
700 people. 700 people with one strike? That means, when he say instant, he means instant. He means, soon as you're done. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. Because I was envisioning it. No, that's crazy work, bro.
This shrimp can cause...
The mantis shrimp, they do the same thing. Now, once I actually seen this mantis shrimp and what they were, Mike Malak, you whole ass.
What you mean?
When he got Logan one for his birthday, when he got him a mantis, that was a regular shrimp. And then, when I saw the video, I'm like, it's not a mantis shrimp, and then later, like years later, I seen the mantis shrimp. I'm like, oh, you know there wasn't no mantis shrimp, bro.
Explosions.
My main goal is to blow up.
This shrimp can cause explosions.
My main goal is to blow up.
Introducing the mantis shrimp, native to the West Indo-Pacific Ocean and possibly the coolest crustacean under the sea. Because this fluorescent armored sausage is actually a voracious, bloodthirsty predator rocking enough surveillance equipment to scare the CIA with a weapon powerful enough to surpass Metal Gear. See, the mantis shrimp is a highly effective predator, and they find and track their prey with easily the most advanced set of eyes on the fucking planet. First off, each of these eye stalks can rotate independently like a periscope, giving them a full 360 degrees of vision. However, more importantly, they can see colours we can't. You see, the mantis shrimp's eyes contain a full 15 photoreceptor cones compared to our 3. Which is a fancy way of saying they can see in 16K HDR with ray tracing enabled at 500 render distance.
Oh my piece.
Now, not only is the visual clarity...
I need to see that. I need to
like, y'all, we trying to blow these niggas off the map. How about look, this is our problem. We thinking too fucking small.
Yeah, we thinking against each other.
Yeah, bro, like, you know what? But imagine we got a supervision. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But that shit, she threw shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Oh, damn, wow.
All right, before he tells us, I'm assuming that the mantis shrimp strikes faster than the snail.
For sure.
So how fast you think? If that's 56 miles an hour, I'm going to say 110. Probably faster, but...
I'll say probably faster than 100.
What you give me a number.
You said 110, I'm going to do over so I can win this over under.
Okay.
I'm going to say like 120.
But
I know because
we might be way too low.
Yeah,
it's
a blink of an eye. It's a blink of an eye.
But okay, let's
unmatched. They can also see into the infrared and ultraviolet light spectrums. Damn. And despite all of this, they still can't find who asked. What they can, however, find is their next meal. The mantis shrimp subsists on a diet of fish, worms, squidward, and, most importantly, Mr. Krabs. Now, crabs famously exist inside of a defensive shell. So, how does this polite little gentleman break into the shell? Simple. He throws hands.
Literally.
That's right, weighing in at only 90 grams and 38 centimeters in length, the mantis shrimp has a punch that produces 15,000 newtons of force. Wow. That is 176 newtons per gram.
Okay.
So if a human was capable of that same kind of force, a right hook from someone who weighs 80 kilo would be like getting hit in the face with 6 sticks of dynamite.
Damn!
Now, to produce that force, its claw needs to be moving at 83 kilometers.
Okay, it was less. Damn. It was less. Damn. But it's the force though, I guess. Yeah. Slower speed, probably higher force type shit.
An hour, which is so fast it creates a vacuum in the water called a cavitation bubble, which then immediately collapses at such a speed it creates a miniature explosion that flashbangs the target and reaches a temperature hotter than the surface of the sun. Mr. Krabs is getting disintegrated.
Immediately.
Money.
Oh my
this shrimp
God. Hey,
Hotter than the surface of the sun.
In an instant too. That's like that. Like you're done. That crab in there. That crab. Going through it, bro. That's crazy work. You see it? That's Debo coming out. He's just walking on the bottom of the seafloor.
And he can't get away from it either, bro.
This adorable little octopus is also the world's deadliest. Introducing the blue-ringed octopus, a species of cephalopod native to Australia, and in a shock to precisely 0 people at this point, it's venomous. Because of course it's f***ing venomous. Why wouldn't it be venomous?
So venomous is where it bites you. It right, and then poisonous
must be
is where you eat it, right?
Right.
Like we both don't know, but like you not knowing just kind of makes it worse. Huh? Because I need
you don't know either. So what the hell's the difference?
You're older
by a year. What that mean?
That's enough, nigga.
What?
1 year difference is legality.
That'd make my life way too fucking easy. Now, to its credit, unlike most of the toxic bullshit in this hellscape I call home, they at least have the common decency to be coloured like a fucking neon sign. However, it immediately loses this credit by being the octopus equivalent of a hobbit, coming in smaller than a 50-cent coin. And this is a problem.
Let's be honest, bro. Let's be honest. Stuff like this, granted they're natives to Australia, but stuff like this is why I get in no oceans. Jellyfish, sharks, that's the first line. Everything else is sharks. Yeah, sharks and jellyfish is enough.
Niggas be like, sharks don't even.
Sharks don't eat people, but they bite.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
They might be feeling some type of way.
Bro, y'all remember them surfers last year? Granted, I ain't going out there surfing. They was fucking them niggas up.
The last year, when she in Galveston, got a leg, bit a chunk out that ball.
Bit a cat.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all tripping.
Because it is the most venomous octopus in the world. That's right, this fluoro spaghetti ball is packed to the brim with neurotoxin. More specifically, tetrodotoxin. The same shit that turns cooking a puff fish into a quick time event. Yeah, these little guys are packing it too. However, because it is Australian, the blue-ringed octopus is on violence timing and is the only animal in the world to use this as an offensive measure by way of a venomous bite. But what does the venom actually do? Well, imagine you're wading through the rock pools with the homies and you accidentally disturb this little gentleman's residence. The blue ring, taking the American approach to home defense, suctions onto your leg and bites you. Best part, it's completely painless. So if you're distracted by how thick your mate's looking in those Speedos, you aren't going to feel shit. That is, until your face starts tingling like TV static. It's warm out here under the sun, but you weren't sweating like this for.
Imagine starting to feel it while you still in the water. Yeah, you didn't feel the bite, but you just out there. What the fuck is happening to me? What? Or the niggas that's like,
now you're dead.
The dudes is like, oh, my leg falling asleep. Let me just go. And you get on the beach, I'll be right there. My leg falling. Jimmy!
5 minutes ago, and now you got a headache. You start to feel sick, weak. You go to call out, but your voice comes out slurred like you just knocked back a bottle of vodka.
Vodka?
That's not an ounce.
And then suddenly, your legs come out from under you, and you hit the beach. Fun fact about tetrodotoxin. It's a paralytic. Freezes up your muscles one by one, starting with your arms and legs, which is why you're kissing the sand. You know what else is a muscle?
Your heart.
Your diaphragm, the muscle that controls your breathing. And turns those bad boys off too. And so, your chest stops rising and falling, and you suffocate to death right there on the beach.
Now, you may be wondering, how come no one called an ambulance? That's easy. They didn't have time to.
Huh?
You went up to meet your ancestors in under 20 minutes. God ordered your ass with same-day shipping, and this little delivered.
The crazy part about all of that is that a lot of people, I can imagine most people, when you start feeling it, the first 10 minutes, 5 to 10 is
You like,
what's happening? Like you've
already lost 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're not thinking that it's a bite.
What you doing? What you
You're
doing
thinking
your
like,
last 10?
something wrong with me, huh?
What you doing your last 10?
I don't know what my last 10. Okay. Okay. Of course he is. I told y'all he freaked out, bro. I'm gonna get one last one out.
This snake can take your arm off.
Tis but a scratch.
What's up
Of
with you, bro?
Of course it can. Of course.
Is it Australia or is it South America?
It's Australia.
Your arms off.
Introducing the fer-de-lance, a species of pit viper native to South America.
Look at me! Yeah! I knew it. It couldn't have been America. I just knew it. South.
And Mexico, with this particular nope rope having quite possibly one of the nastiest bites in the world. This is a fairly major problem because this little has the temperament of an eshay at a train station, being incredibly aggressive and extremely territorial.
Both of you give me your wallets and your shoes, by the way, I'll cave your heads in right here, right now.
Hey, more parts. Let's run night range, twin.
What's up for the bump? Can't see you. Bump, here.
We got two different perspectives out of that. He roasted the dude. I'm like, he love Elden Ring too much. Let's run night range, twin.
Come on, bro. We'll just chop it up, bro. But the bro so basic.
Territorial.
Both of you give me your wallets and your shoes, by the way, I'll cave your heads in right here, right now, bro.
In fact, this toxic garden hose is such an aggressive little Within its range, it makes up an average of 50% of all snake bites. However, despite the huge number of attacks, it's only fatal in 6% of bites.
Okay.
So why is it such a problem? Just because you live the bite doesn't mean you'll want to. You see, when a fer-de-lance bites you, this massive viper sinks its huge inch-long fangs into your skin and injects you with 2 teaspoons of venom. You will at this point notice a little status effect bar appear on the bottom of your screen. Don't worry about that. That's a mystery mouse tool little...
Dude, 2 teaspoons.
Nigga, that's a lot of venom.
That's a lot
That's
of
a
venom.
hell of a lot of venom. For you to just that's a lot.
Hurt us later. Upon being bitten, your blood pressure immediately crashes lower than the stock market, and you start to feel very ill. The bite wound feels like you've been shot in the leg, you start sweating like someone's looking through your browser history, and then you start puking your guts up. Shortly followed by your collapse into the ground in agony.
It's basically cancer.
Now, fer-de-lance venom...
That was king. Huh? You can't tell me that wasn't king.
Oh,
you can't tell me that wasn't king.
Yes,
punishing the nigga.
Yes,
now, fer-de-lance venom is hemorrhagic, so while you're having a frat boy moment on the ground, the venom is breaking down the walls of your blood vessels, causing massive internal bleeding. At the same time, it's seeping into your bloodstream, causing it to thicken and start throwing.
Bro, what the? Come on,
Bro,
bro.
you missed it earlier. The second time he just showed
Omni.
Clots. But hey, you're in luck. You were with a buddy when you got bitten. They rush you to the hospital, and because it's such a common snake bite, they have the anti-venom on hand and administer it immediately, counteracting the venom's effects. There is just one problem. The mystery mouse tool is still there, because anti-venom is not necromancy. So, all the dead tissue around the bite caused by the blood clots and internal bleeding, still very dead. In fact, it's so dead that it is rotting on your still alive body in a process called necrosis. I can't show you a photo of necrosis because it's genuinely disgusting, but to put it in a term you can understand, the snake applies scarlet rot.
You gotta look at that,
Now,
bro.
so long as that rot's still attached to you, it's gonna spread. So, there's only one way to stop it.
So I will never be going to South America now?
It's a lot of places I want to go.
Yeah.
What the hell?
This is the deadliest snake in the world. Introducing the inland taipan, and being the deadliest venom noodle in the world, I will give you exactly one guess as to where it's found.
Australia!
It's Australia, of course it's fucking Australia. Be so serious here.
Isn't it called the Indian taipan?
That's not what he said.
That was the name, right?
No, I don't think he said Indian. I don't think he's
the inland taipan, and
Inland.
being the deadliest venom. So serious here. Where the else did you think you were going to find it? Canada? More specifically, as the name suggests, the taipan is found inland in the outback. Luckily, extremely far from civilization, because this homicidal hospital hose is the definition of size doesn't matter. Because despite having extremely small fangs for a venomous snake, coming in at only 6.2 millimeters, the taipan is here to show you that you
Hey man, small size, big power, baby.
Bro, it's all about the motion in the ocean, bro.
You can pack a punch with that thing,
You know
bro.
what I'm
Don't
saying?
give up.
If you only got 2 inches, bro, start punching it in the back of the head.
Make them feel something.
absolutely can feel less than an inch, because those fangs contain the statistically deadliest snake venom on the fucking planet.
Wow.
Yeah, taipan venom is a pina colada of pain, containing, but not limited to, hemotoxins to cause blood clots, myotoxins for paralysis and necrosis, nephrotoxins to shut down your kidneys, and 3 different kinds of neurotoxin. Needless to say, if it bites you, you will get a headache, vomit up the entire contents of your stomach, collapse to the ground in agonizing pain, and then your heart and lungs will stop, sending you to meet God in under 15 minutes.
Bro,
You lucky you got that.
Why is everything so quick to kill you? And it's not quick and painless.
Yeah, it's
like
quick
a
and
bullet, shotgun,
Yeah, it's
missile,
quick, where it's like
the nuclear bombs. You know what I'm saying? You're right under that motherfucker instantaneous.
you basically suffering in front of it, and it can just do as it pleases. Like it's you there for the
Should
sake
we nuke Australia?
pretty much. All y'all that live in the outback, like because you love wildlife, or maybe your family just happen to be from there. Good luck. Get out of there. It's too much.
That one bite contains enough toxin to do that to 100 people.
But the funniest part,
It's still not as bad as that other joint that could kill 700 people.
700
That
people.
fucking snail.
Yeah, that shit.
of this snake's venom is that in the wild,
They only hunt rats and f***ing mice. The deadliest venom on the planet, and they are
just for
using it to
rodents.
pack up
Yeah.
Remy
Don't
the
even need
rat.
that.
It's like hunting a
And
rabbit with a
that's
f***ing orp.
That's the cutest f***ing thing I've ever seen in my entire
Get him
life.
out of here. Hey.
You know, y'all know Mike did that to a rabbit.
Got him gone. Tell us all about
Australia has a lot of spiders, but recently
As
we
they
found
do.
a new one, because of course we did.
Wait,
And
what?
the new one is the most certified Australia moment
How
I've
is
ever
there a new
seen.
one?
For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species we are home to is the Sydney
10,000?
funnel web, the deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here. Where the
Wait,
f***
wait,
else
wait,
did you
wait.
think you were going to find
I
it?
thought it was
These?
the Black Widow. I thought that's
a big
bro. You could see the poison on its fangs.
the Black Widow is here. No, you talk black. I'm thinking brown recluse. I'm tripping.
Well, you got Black Widows here too.
Yeah.
Scary looking
But I
fuckers
thought
are
the Black
highly
Widow was
venomous
the
and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes. And if you think wearing thick
Bro, that's no time. That's no,
Bro,
bruh.
you're not even gonna get to the hospital by
That's-
then.
You got to be right there.
clothes will save you, be aware the have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather. Now, why do I bring these little nightmares up? What is the one thing worse than a spider rocking armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery? A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup.
Okay.
That's right. Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger? Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimetres or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're asking me, 2 inches is more than enough.
It is because when it's in spider form,
Bro, are spiders even an inch?
most of the ones we see are barely an inch. Barely. Bruh.
2 inches is actually huge. By comparison, this is the new one.
Ah!
It's twice the fucking size.
Ah!
Bro, that is a bro.
It's thicker, girthier, longer.
You wanna know the worst part? That bite gonna hurt.
Yeah.
4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing?
What?
Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire planet?
Big or something.
The Newcastle Big Boy.
The new cat.
That has to be a lie. I don't believe you.
I feel like that's just something like one of the scientists, like it's the Newcastle Big Boy.
I feel like you're lying.
Yeah.
I feel like if we Google search it, it's not
Deadliest
the same.
spider on the entire fucking globe.
Is a big.
Big Boy. Australia's scariest spider is hiding a deep secret.
What? No!
But what is it? Well, introducing the huntsman, native to the land down there.
I know about these. So the huntsman. Okay, I'm about to tell you something. I heard this in the video.
Do you want to hear what he gonna say first?
It might be the same thing. I heard this was all a lie. Okay, the huntsman supposedly will eat your kidney and barrel itself into your body.
And the number one cause of tourists absolutely shitting themselves on camera.
Why wouldn't we?
Bro, that
we
mug,
doing it through the screen.
That mug jumped.
And look, in defense of said tourists, I will be the first to admit, this looks scarier than a f***ing job application. Those gangly ass legs and the hair make him look like Slender Man's testicle. Now, as if having a negative charisma stat wasn't bad enough, I regret to inform you that the huntsman spider grows up to 30 f***ing centimeters.
Whoa. What am I looking at?
Okay, hold on.
12 inches?
Hold on. We have to verify. We have to verify this. I need to see this on footage.
In size, making it the largest spider on the planet by leg span, and legally allowing Subway to market him as a foot
Might
long.
as well.
Now, being the spider equivalent of a Ford F-150, you'd think he'd have the common decency to be slow, you know,
No,
tank
heck
build.
no.
Unfortunately, the huntsman is f***ing turbocharged.
12 miles an hour?
Now, it's usually at this point in the video that I would inform you that he is also highly venomous. Because
I didn't know. I thought this whole that's a puppy. It's the size of a puppy and it's venomous
with a bite.
It's Australia. However, that's his big secret. The huntsman is a big sweetheart. You see, despite looking like an SCP, huntsmen are incredibly timid, and on the rare occasion they do bite, their venom is harmless. In fact,
dude, bro, why you saying venomous then?
Bro, why it look like he got on little shoes?
That look like one of them fake place brands, bro.
It's ginormous.
Seeing one of these bad boys in your house is a blessing in disguise, because if you see a huntsman in your home, I guarantee you won't see any annoying flies or mosquitoes, because he's eating them. You see, he understands he's big enough that he should be paying rent, and so he contributes to the household in pest control. I personally have had one of these bad boys as an 8-legged roommate, and I can tell you they're pretty good company. Except,
man, y'all crazy. Y'all just used, bro. That's like New York and rats. Australian spiders is like New York and rats. It's like West America and scorpions. Fudge, man.
West America?
Yeah, the western part.
I feel like that's more like Egypt.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
We get scorpions when we go to San Antonio.
But I'm talking about like synonymous. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no,
the way you said it was like synonymous.
It's really desert. The desert and scorpions, bro. Yeah, like, that's but that's the desert though.
For the part where they cause car crashes.
Oh,
yeah, you see, huntsmen like to hide in tight spaces and cracks, and they do it by flattening out their body to fit into the gap.
Doors.
Now, in the house, that usually means you'll just find them behind a painting, but when you're flying down the highway at 110k an hour and decide to flip down the sun visor because God is trying to flashbang you.
Oh my God. Boy.
No, I had pulled my
See, this is unlocking new scares. This is unlocking new scares for me.
Yeah, they like to sleep in there and you've just dropped one into your lap. Now, whatever you do, don't panic or you're going to crash the...
That's not a crash, YouTube. It's an empty car.
They do this celebration. Where they launch cars safely off a cliff, YouTube.
This bird has to rearrange its organs and skeleton just to lay an egg.
This cute little guy is the kiwi bird, a species of ratite native to New Zealand this time, and the absolute poster child for getting cut by evolution.
So, do you think the fruit was named after the bird, or the bird was named after the fruit?
One of the two.
I said, what do you think? Man.
You see, this walking featherball was actually directly...
Wait, I didn't know. I didn't think they was that big. I thought we was talking... I thought... Because, you know, like, bro, I imagine...
It's the size of a rock.
That looked bigger than what I imagined. I imagine like a woodpecker. You know how the tiny.
Nah, it's flightless. That's a brick.
Oh.
This bird has to rearrange its organs and skeleton just to lay an egg.
This cute little guy is the kiwi bird, a species of ratite native to...
You have no attention span.
I was imagining this size, but I didn't
see it on the screen.
I forgot about it, brother.
How you forget that quick?
Because
you don't pay attention. You just
kiwi bird, a species of ratite native to New Zealand this time, and the absolute poster child for getting fucked by evolution.
You see, this walking featherball is actually directly related to the emu, ostrich, and cassowary, being a member of the same family of flightless birds. However, there is a problem. You see, the rest of the kiwi's bloodline actually looked up a build guide before picking their stat spread, and as such made sure to trade the whole flying thing for something useful. With all of his cousins specking into speed, size, and some kind of offensive capability. So that leaves the question, what did the kiwi pick to make up for not flying? Absolutely nothing.
It don't even got nothing like no type of they don't. Other ones don't have arms, but they got wings. You know, they can't fly, but they can a little bit. It don't even got none of that.
Kiwis are tiny in comparison to their relatives, coming in at only 4 kilos in weight and 50 centimeters tall. This is because kiwis evolved largely on an island with no natural predators, so they downsized and traded out the knife feet and bloodlust for just being a little guy with a good attitude, which honestly worked pretty well for them, until the British did British things, and now they have to deal with cats and dogs trying to eat them. And considering this build was not designed for PvP, they have been clapped so hard by invasive species that they are now unfortunately an endangered animal. But getting shafted by the British...
Chat, we gotta go save them, bro.
Save the kiwi!
We gotta go save the kiwis, bro.
Team Water, you going? Do we saving the kiwi? Well, y'all need water too, but we gonna save the kiwis.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them all in Michael Loft apartment. You know what I'm saying? We're going to say like 10 of them. And put them in Michael Loft apartment up there. And this is going to be kiwis up there.
Right.
Is just the beginning of the generational violation of the kiwi. Because these poor feathered fruits can't even reproduce without getting f***ed over. You see, the kiwi bird's cousins are famous for laying huge eggs. I'm talking hit your protein macros in one meal-sized eggs. And you would think that is because they are large. And you would be wrong. Because their vertically challenged cousins have to lay eggs the same size.
A kiwi bird lays eggs 20% the size of their body, with the egg 20% the size of their body.
Cousins have to lay eggs the
Wow. That's huge.
And emus are ginormous.
Yeah.
same size.
A kiwi bird lays eggs 20% the size of their body, with the egg being so bloody large, it rearranges their internal organs and stretches their rib cage just to be able to hold the thing.
How does that thing even come out?
Painfully.
That is like a human giving birth to a 15-kilo child.
30
That's not
pounds. Oh my god. Oh.
Sorry.
And the normal was like 6 to 8, huh?
Sorry, ladies.
To 10. Oh my god.
This wasp is basically a xenomorph. Introducing the tarantula hawk wasp, possibly one of the most nightmare-inducing insects
Why are there so many
planet.
different tarantula hawks? Because there's the spider that's called the tarantula hawk, and then you got, I think that's it. That's the only one I got. But now we got this.
There's a spider called a tarantula hawk. When there's a spider called a tarantula.
Yeah, a tarantula hawk is a spider that eats birds. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. I don't have my phone to search it. But yeah, there's a tarantula hawk.
So they're not hawking tarantulas.
No.
Tarantula hawk means it eats birds.
Yeah, look it up. Or I could be wrong, but I could have swore it's a tarantula that eats birds.
Yeah, it's just
a wasp.
Yeah, it's a wasp that preys on spiders. I knew I wasn't tweaking.
Hold on. Click up there. The bird eater.
It's a bird eater. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but it's a tarantula that eat birds. That is
not
a.
talk about that. We talk about how you called it a tarantula.
But y'all can see where I got the confusion from. But
And the reason
we need to talk about that though.
No, we don't.
such a threat to your mental health is because its hunting and reproduction strategy is ripped straight from Ellen Ripley's autobiography. But before we get to the strats, you're gonna have to learn a little bit about it first. Native to Australia, because of course it fucking is, this fucker is the largest wasp on the planet. Coming in at a...
Regular wasp is already huge. I don't need to see one of those ever. I can't do it.
Mully,
it's the insects, the animals, the birds, everything.
Every time we hang out with Mully, he's like, come on down to Australia.
1/2 inches. Which, I mean, boys, we would all agree, well above average, right?
That's, yeah.
Back that up.
Planet. Coming in at a massive 2.5 inches.
What is it? What is
Oh, the body.
Okay.
I'm about to say them legs is way.
I like 2 inches. I was like, I got a big dick.
Which, I mean, boys, we would all agree, well above average, right? Huge. And this is probably the most effective 2 inches has ever been because it has the second most painful sting of any insect on the planet. Coming in just barely behind the bullet
took
end.
it.
Back and a 1/2 inch stinger with a potent venom that has been...
That creator is crazy. Is that Coyote?
Yeah, that's Coyote. Bro, I can't watch Coyote videos. I want to, I just can't.
described as blinding, debilitating...
Deadliest spider in the world. The Cine funnel. That's it.
That's it?
That's the Sydney.
Like
the Sydney funnel web. Well, that's Google AI. We just learned about believing in AI. I don't think they ranked it. I don't think they 10 most venomous. That's the spider right there. That's the Sydney funnel web.
mouse spider.
Redback, brown recluse. Australian funnel web. Oh.
Bro, I'm never going to Australia.
Never.
Bro,
Man,
when Juicy said they look like puppies, I believed them.
Flies and poison aren't just for nothing, because as the name tarantula hawk wasp suggests, they are purpose-built, genetically perfect killing machines designed specifically to violate spiders, making Australia basically an all-you-can-eat buffet.
It's
what the hell was
it's
that
like,
spider though?
That was crazy. That was probably a huntsman for real. But it's like the circle of life. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with the huntsman and the what? You think that they can take down the huntsman?
I'm pretty
Unless
sure
it's that's what the venom for.
I'm pretty sure
it's probably what the venom for.
It. But they don't just execute the spiders. No, that'd be too normal. Hawk wasps use spiders to reproduce in one of the most horrific ways possible. And that all starts with a female hawk wasp hunting down a tarantula. As the buff-bolting spider takes a wrong turn down a dark alley, the hawk wasp, noticing the 8 sets of TNs on his feet, proceeds to fucking jump him, flying down from above to land a sting into the spider's abdomen, instantly and permanently paralyzing it. The Bug Harbour Butcher then proceeds to drag the still completely conscious and aware spider into an isolated kill room, which is where the fucked up part really begins.
Imagine being a big, beefy spider like I'm one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them's, for real. And then they got something that can fly that's purposely designed to take you out. And you want
to know the worst part? It gotta suck being an ant.
Yeah! Like, man!
They got numbers, but
Jesus!
Because our wasp isn't hungry. It's pregnant. And proceeds to lay its egg on the paralyzed spider's abdomen. After about 3 to 4 days, that egg hatches into a larvae.
And they eat that joint.
A very, very hungry larvae. Fortunately, there's a whole bunch of fresh fruit right here underneath them. That food being the still paralyzed, still very conscious and aware spider. The larvae burrows into the spider's abdomen and gets to work converting it into a KFC family bucket, consuming it from the inside out.
Australia.
I'm never going, bro.
Purposely avoiding vital organs to keep the food nice and fresh. After it's
What if that's a brown recluse in this bitch?
It could be. What you gonna do till you find them?
done consuming a living being, the larvae breaks forth from the demolished corpse like a fucking chessboard.
Oh, like a xeno. Man, nature, damn.
You scared.
It's hell.
This seal is such a menace that he
Is that
routinely gets
Neil?
the cops called on him.
That Neil.
Introducing our protagonist, Neil the seal, a 600 kilo absolute unit of a southern elephant seal from
600 kilos. My God.
my home state of Tasmania in the land down under, who is known for, above all else, being an absolute
I thought it was like one of them European joints. Oh, my fault.
fucking menace to polite society. But despite his crimes, we all still truly love him. But what are his crimes? Well, see, he seems to just fucking hate traffic cones and road safety in general. Has regularly been caught trespassing, and then once he has been caught trespassing, belligerently screaming at locals because they won't give him his fucking fish, and has been known to just block roads by plopping his fat ass down directly in the middle.
Bro, get your butt in the water.
You know it's illegal to touch him?
Bro, I can imagine so.
Yeah, it's illegal to touch him.
Yeah, because he's so famous.
No, not because they're famous.
Well, it's a seal, and it could possibly hurt you, and he's so famous that he's gonna attract people that once they see him, it's like, oh, that's Neil.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's all the factors.
Yeah. You're right.
Type shit.
Yeah.
However, hands down, the funniest shit he has ever done was just straight stopping this random lady from going to work. I shit you not. This motherfucker crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road, absolutely fucking bodied this woman's poor letterbox, and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car. She was then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake was camping her driveway for so damn long. Local news had time to drive out to her house and cover the fucking story.
That's crazy. Neil.
Now, this is a lot of menace for a single seal to cause. But the funniest part of this is, old mate isn't even fully grown. He's like 5 years old. If you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2 solid-ass tons of blubber.
Bro, we gotta start this fight, bro. Look, bro, this is my solution, bro, to everything.
What is it?
Give me $2 million. 2.5. 2.5. I was gonna say 2.1, but I was thinking about taxes.
Right.
That one not gonna be fun, but 2.5, I could still make some stuff happen.
And what you gonna make happen?
Well,
you just have to wait and see.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a nature preserve.
Well,
None of the money is going to be used for nature. Let's be honest. I'm going to use all of it.
Right.
I'm buying a 1970 Chevelle. Surgery. 8-pack, 13 inches.
And a trip to Australia to visit the wombat.
Defend themselves by throwing it back. But to understand how the fuck they actually do it, you're going to need to learn a little bit about them first. You see, Australia is home to 3 species of these bad boys, all of them equally adorable, and very importantly, all being burrowers, meaning they dig out a nice little hole for themselves and the family to live in, because, like the rest of us, they can't afford a fucking house in this economy, man. They grow to around 1.3 meters in length, but despite being small, they are built like fucking tanks, weighing in at a chunky ass 35 kilos, but despite their weight, I shit you not, they have a top speed of 40k an hour.
That's a miles per hour for sure.
Why they moving so fast?
That's a miles per hour for sure. Y'all gotta learn that conversion in your head.
You gotta be able to automatically do that conversion.
You gotta do the division, the multiplication. Y'all gotta already know how to do that.
40K.
Yeah.
In miles.
Yeah.
That's
now, the fact that they can nearly get booked in a school zone, coupled with them being a tank-class marsupial, forms the start of their defense strategy. So
if they're a marsupial, does that make are capybaras marsupials or rodents?
That's a great question. I never even connected the similarities of the two.
I never even thought about that.
See, a fun fact about wombat anatomy is they spect all their defense points into their ass. Rather than having fat and muscle, a wombat's cheeks are made out of 4 thick plates of fused cartilage, making it extremely solid. And this Kevlar BBL allows for the fucking funniest defense mechanism I have ever seen on an animal. Basically, if a predator tracks down Mr. Wombat to his burrow, it'll stick its head in and start trying to dig him out. In response, the wombat will line his ass up with the tunnel door, chuck the gear shifter into reverse, and fucking floor it backwards up the tunnel into his aggressor, slamming his ass into its head. The impact...
I mean, if you ask
gotta
me...
do some damage, bro.
If it's all cartilage, that shit
think
hard,
about it,
bro.
BBL booty will knock somebody out.
Yeah, facts.
Cartilage booty.
Swing it hard enough, ram it hard enough.
Then squashes the predator between his steel cheeks and the roof of the burrow. Straight up crushing its skull like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Hey, I respect it. Can't even hate for real.
Touching this plant will put you in the hospital.
I'm dying.
This is the Gimpy plant, a piece of foliage native to the land down under. And surprising no one...
Why?
The plants can kill you.
Everything.
The animals can kill you. The bugs can kill you. What else is there? Is there anything else in the
They still
jungle?
got natural disasters.
Not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on the planet. Because yeah, no, of course, man, even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me. Growing in the rainforests of northern Queensland, these hell bushes are covered in tiny hairs that upon closer inspection aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off inside your skin if you so much as brush them. Once inside you, these needles will inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin and cause absolutely excruciating pain.
How do the animals do this?
They evolve.
Because
they evolve. Their bodies...
They gotta be like resistant to
their bodies evolve, bro.
For most of them.
I mean, like comedic levels of pain. With one person describing it as being covered in hot acid and electrocuted, and another woman saying that it was straight up more painful than childbirth and she'd given birth 4 times.
Oh my God.
Feels like your skin is burning in acid and being electrocuted?
That's also what they say a box jellyfish sting. They say a box jellyfish sting, if you survive it, is the most painful experience because, like,
if you survive it, because
it's like when you sick, right? You start feeling the worst as you're getting better.
Then birth 4 times. And the f***ed up part is, the neurotoxin isn't even lethal. So this spiteful of a plant is hurting you purely for the love of the game. Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being...
Come on, Kyle.
Put in the ground. This is because Groyd's little hellspawn cousin here can continue hurting you for literal years after being stung.
Years. And you just getting venom.
So it's like you can't never get it out.
This is because those thousands of little hypodermic needles are actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down. And with how thin they are, your skin will usually close up over the top of them, meaning that these neurotoxin emitting slivers can sit inside your skin for literal years.
How do you get rid of
releasing more neurotoxin anytime that they're moved or disturbed. This constant chronic...
Wait, that's it, 4 months? That said 4 months post-sting. That's it, bro. Hell, I'm not going no more.
I'm not, bro.
Oh man, I understand it's just the rainforest. I'm not going no more.
Agonizing pain is so unbelievably bad that there have even been records of, trying not to get banned here, people Alt F4ing existence to make it stop.
It's that bad, bro. To say, yeah, I can't do this.
To quit the server? To quit the server is that bad? To quit the server? To force quit the server?
That's like one of the most disturbing facts about something in Australia I've ever heard.
And it's a plant.
A gorilla can't beat 100 men in a fight. He gets jumped. But that begs the question, which animal does win? And the answer, stepping into the ring at 5 meters long and weighing in at a genuinely frightening 4,500 kilos, I present to you the hippopotamus.
Very.
Now look, a hippo causing a 100 long line at the gates of heaven after a fight is honestly pretty plausible. You see, despite the fantastic PR work Moodang has done for the hippopotamus community...
That's a baby, people.
And also, you gotta remember, even as a baby, Modang is aggressive as hell.
Oh, yeah.
He's aggressive as hell. Also, the craziest part about hippopotamuses, right? Mm-hmm. With no effort. None. Just closing their mouth, they destroy watermelons.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't change the fact that Moto here is a sentient Ford F-150, the temperament of a fucking serial killer who can win this fight for one very specific reason. You can't fucking hurt it.
Yeah. You say the hippopotamus is possibly the tankiest land animal on the fucking planet, packing an unbelievably thick 2-inch hide. Now look,
Man, that's like fighting Bell Bear Hunter.
Literally.
It's gonna take everything you got that was bad.
Oh, 2 inches is a lot, especially in the sheets, but in the streets of the African savannah, this makes them practically
I like it.
Don't believe me?
Like
Here is a hippopotamus walking away from 10 lions trying to convert it into a family meal. Notice how the hippopotamus does not give a single...
He's like, yeah, we're just gonna walk it off.
If Mufasa and his extended family can't hurt it, neither can you.
Yeah.
However, don't let the fact that it's walking away fool you here. The hippopotamus is not a peaceful animal. They are, in fact, violent, psychopathic, 4.5-ton thundercats that can and will...
You know the craziest part? Hippopotamuses, they can't swim.
They walking under the...
They're running.
They're running under the water.
They're literally running under the water.
They're not
that is,
at all, bro.
There was an African safari, and the dude, I think, went too far to the hippo's habitat. Mm-hmm. The hippo followed him, I think it was... I don't want to get the measurement wrong, but I think it was a couple miles. Just trying to kill everybody in the boat.
That's nuts.
Bite you in half. A hippo's jaw produces 2,000 psi of pure crushing force. So if he catches your ass,
you're done.
You are the watermelon.
And as if the hydraulic press wasn't bad enough, don't forget they've got 2 20-inch fangs in that mouth that'll put a hole in you big enough to stick your f***ing arm through. But honestly, the bite doesn't even f***ing matter. It weighs 4.5 tons.
It can just run into you.
It can run you over one step.
And then keep trampling.
And can run at 30k an hour.
So 30k is not 18, so the 40 was about 20 something.
Bro. We already knew the math.
We knew that.
Getting hit by a charging hippo is like getting hit by a fucking bus.
There is no way we are winning a fight against
some little hip. That's not even the biggest.
Yeah, facts.
The one with the lion on his butt wasn't even the biggest.
That could probably take out 10 people just by rolling over.
You're done. We're cooked.
Yeah, bro,
in summary,
we're cooked. We're cooked.
This is Australia's most common snake, and that's quite a problem because it's also one of the world's deadliest.
We keep going from animal to animal. And like, while we focus on one, I'm not thinking about the others.
It's so many reasons why I don't want to go to Australia.
We done started with spiders. It's like, okay, spiders. Never. They got scorpions out there. Got to. There's a lot of desert. A plant that can take you out. And now we on the snakes. Come on, bro.
Introducing the eastern brown snake, native to quite literally every state in the land down under. And unluckily for us, this asshole has earned himself a silver medal in the Note Rope Olympics venom category, coming in second place for the most venomous snake in the world. Okay. It is worth noting that third and first place are unsurprisingly also both held by Australian snakes. Because God hates us. However, unlike first and third, the toxic middle child here is a far larger problem. Because putting it lightly, he's a cunt.
Oh, look how fast!
Yeah, that guy's gone.
The eastern brown is one of the
he can do that. The fact that that's crazy.
Most territorial species of snake in the world.
That he's springing himself. He's literally not just because we all seen snakes do this. But he's literally did that curled up so he can spring himself at you.
Which is a scientific way of saying they operate on the US home defense philosophy. If you dare put a pinky toe onto this guy's property, he will bite your ass, injecting you with a hemotoxin that can send you to heaven via blood clot in under 30 minutes if left untreated. But hey, stay off his property and he'll leave you alone.
You know what I think
right?
about?
Yeah,
You know what I think about? The only way you can survive getting bit by that or getting bit by a Komodo dragon is also getting bit by the other. Because the Komodo dragon has a bacteria or a venom that makes it where your blood doesn't coagulate. So if you get bit by that does cause your blood to coagulate, you're going to just be surviving off of just pure willpower. Just like, what did you get bit by? A brown snake. The brown snake! What the hell is that? A Komodo dragon. What is, hold on.
Let's not even talk about Komodos.
He kind of cooked here. He kind of cooked. Well done, son.
Problem. His property is your property.
Get out!
That's right, the eastern brown doesn't live out in the middle of nowhere like his slightly more deadly cousin. This fucker is so at home in the suburbs, he drives a f***ing Prius.
Man, not going. We got cities just like you guys. And y'all got snakes not like us guys.
Bro, look, let me tell you something.
Come on, bro.
Let me tell you what I do. I'd be walking around with a gas can and a lighter.
Yeah. You gotta have a whole jacket full of venoms at all times.
But yeah, the anti-venom,
the row of snakes. You gotta be able to spiders.
And you gotta be able to. What the hell bit me?
Yeah, like come on, bro.
To find this burnt piece of spaghetti literally anywhere. Go to put your shoes on. He's turned them into a 2-bedroom home. Hop in the car to go to work. Yeah, unfortunately, that's his car now. Get to work on the job site.
How the do he even get in there? How do like bigger creatures get in cars? I can see like a spider crawled through
maybe like when your back was turned getting groceries.
Oh man!
What do you know? He works here too. Try to take a shower after a long day at work. F*** off. He's moisturising. You can't even take a shit in the comfort of your own home without running the risk of the dunny being occupied.
See. And this was a fear of mine, and Aaron looked at me like, how's that? Cause I seen it before. God damn it. Hey, little motherfuckers be in the you done go sat your balls all in his face, and now he done bit you in your gooch.
Well, that's why you look in the toilet every time before you sit down.
But sometimes you got I gotta take a hair.
Nah, bro, cause I always gotta check, bro. I check just because. I don't know why I check now. Think about it.
In fact, these bastards are so omnipresent that out of the 200 species of snake in the country, this ginormous asshole makes up 60% of snake bites.
41% fatality. No, thank you.
They're everywhere.
What a cunt.
They're everywhere. That's a crazy picture, bro. That's a sick picture, man.
This isn't a spider. It's a snake. Introducing the Iranian spider-tailed horned viper. As the name suggests, native to Iran, and you are all probably wondering why the f*** this snake has decided to attach a cosplay of the average Australian resident to his...
It's genius evolution. Let's talk.
That's also the scariest shit, because think about it. What if something evolves to kill us?
I mean,
that's
because it already can.
But no. I mean, evolve in a help.
I see what you're saying. Oh, that would be man.
Tails.
I don't want to think about it.
The answer is food.
At least it's
you
not
see,
Australian,
every known snake species is a predator. Some eat Bambi, others eat Remy, and the spider tail, not unlike myself, absolutely fucking loves KFC. But birds famously tend to fly, and last I checked, note ropes don't have wings. So, how does this viper get his zinger box? The answer...
What? I'm about to tell you something you're not gonna like.
I don't want to know.
Nope, ropes can jump. I have seen it. I have seen a snake jump from one tree to another.
Oh my god.
Look,
Is again food. You see, birds eat insects, and the spider tail knows this. So rather than trying to chase his prey down, this lazy fucker has evolved the evolutionary equivalent of DoorDash. You see, when a viper feels like a meal, it'll start the hunt by finding a nice rocky outcrop to curl up on like a couch.
I was just about to say that they gonna camouflage with the rock and then act like a
And due to the camouflage on his scales, this snake becomes practically invisible.
Especially to a bird.
Once he's nice and cozy, he begins to slowly wiggle his tail back and forth in front of his face, perfectly mimicking the motion of an insect. Think of this as him
right at it. I didn't even realize the faces right there. Just okay, yeah, here we go.
placing his Uber Eats order. Meanwhile, up in the air, our undercooked chicken tender is flying around when, holy shit, a free meal!
Yeah.
What a delectable bug, just sitting
It
there
looks
on that
so
rock.
real,
And
even
so,
to us.
Tweety Birdie swoops down to grab himself an insect Happy Meal. And just as he's about to reach his meal, this
Got him.
isn't a spider.
Just like that, bro.
That's terrifying.
Kangaroos can and will beat you up.
We can't
Not
go
me.
a whole video without
Not
talking
me.
about the kangaroos.
Let me explain something.
No.
Let me explain something. I'm not going for the adults, okay? Well, no, I'm going for the younglings. You give me.
What's the point?
I'm a
Just to
I'm
say
a
you
wipe
better?
out. I'm gonna wipe out their numbers, bro. Every teenage kangaroo, I'm gonna put it in a master lock, bro.
No more breeding. No more breeding, bro.
That's right, just because it's not venomous doesn't mean it can't knock you on your ass, and Australia's most iconic marsupial can do just that. Because they are way bigger than you think they are. With our biggest species of roo coming in at a ridiculous 2.8 meters.
I never thought about them calling it just roo.
Yeah.
You probably go out there and I seen a big roo. Big roo.
Meters in length. And with the iconic hop, they've got a vertical jump of 3 meters. I mean, honestly, with a stat spread like that, they don't belong in the outback, they belong on a fucking NBA court.
Yeah.
He said vertical. Not
vert.
horror, not long jump. He said vert. 10.
As if that wasn't enough, they're also built like tanks, weighing in at a full
paranoid,
90
bro.
kilos of roid-raging rabbit muscle, and being able to move way faster than anything that heavy has any right
Jumping
to,
around.
pegging the speedo at a max of 70k an hour. Meaning if you make them angry, a juiced up rat the size of a small car
chase you
is going to
down.
run your ass down
Yeah.
and beat the f***ing brakes off you.
There's literally no running from that. There's literally no running from
I'm
that.
gonna win.
Right.
Nah, I'd win.
Okay, I believe it.
And I'm not kidding when I say they really will rock your shit, because roos are professional kickboxers, with males routinely fighting MMA to win female attention. When they fight, kangaroos will lean back on their tails as
Look
a
at them hands,
stabilizer
open.
and immediately start scratching and kicking the ever-loving shit out of one another.
Oh, yeah, you're cooked. You're cooked.
Australia is home to some of the deadliest animals on the planet.
As we know.
But what if I told you there's one creature they all fear?
Me,
That's not
the
true.
apex
That's
predator,
not true.
the biggest
let-
demon to ever walk the
Don't
world.
let
You know
him fool you.
what I'm saying? They banned me from Australia because of my immense aura and spiritual pressure. The animals
An
start lashing
invasive
out.
species
For sure.
is millions strong, wiping out native animals
me.
that we are locked in combat with to this very day. What kind of vile beast is capable of spreading such reckless
Me,
hate?
understand me?
The answer
Aaron.
is this fat f***ing toad.
Oh, that's the one. Is that the one where it come out its back? Whoa!
How did this war begin?
I didn't
Well,
think it was
to
that
answer your
big.
question, we're going to have to go way back.
Wait,
The
wait,
year
wait,
is
wait, wait, wait.
1866. We are in the land down under, and our story begins the same way many tragedies do, with the British.
Okay.
You see, having gone hippity hoppity, your ancestral home is now my property around 90 years back.
Hippity hoppity, your ancestral home is now my property.
Hey, bro, shout out the Native Americans.
They did that to us too, twin. Hippity hoppity, you are my property.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have worth here. You know what I'm saying? I am the worth. Because I own y'all boys. I own you. Say I don't own you. You here, right?
The Brits were...
Can we just
You gotta show up when
get to the tone.
You gotta record because of me. You mine, boy.
For sure.
in full swing, rampantly colonising the country. And part of that included agriculture. Now, they brought with them many crops, but the important one in this story is sugarcane.
Okay.
Sugar was valuable, not only for trade, but also because, well, the fucking tea isn't going to sweeten itself,
Come on,
is it?
man.
Yeah.
It's sugar. Wow. Come on, man.
But you see, sugarcane only grows in the heat, which ruled out the south of the country. It also likes humid environments, which ruled out Western Australia. Which left them with one option. And so, the cane farmers loaded up their first Stardew Valley save in Queensland in 1866.
Okay.
But the farmers ran into an issue. You see, Queensland is home to these nifty little bugs called Dermalopida albahertum.
The hell is that?
What's locusts? Oh no.
Why we don't have a regular name for these?
Because they, you know what I'm saying, in my history when I was out here, you know what I'm saying?
Here you go.
My co-workers, you know what I'm saying, co-scientists, you know what I'm saying, when they were filing these creatures,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, it got a name. He gonna tell you about it. You about to see. It real,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
These are native beetles that hit their macros by munching on plant leaves.
Yeah.
So when cane farmers joined the Queensland
They said,
Minecraft server
sugar.
and set up a f***ing Hermitcraft-sized farm,
Yep.
the beetles were in heaven
Yep.
and set to work demolishing the plant leaves.
Yep.
Now, funnily enough, the adult bugs weren't actually the problem. Sugarcane leaves hold all value. But the problem is that with such an abundant food source, the bugs started multiplying, laying their eggs around the base of the plants. These eggs hatched into larvae. And unlike the grown-ups, these little worms don't eat the leaves. They eat the roots. So the sugarcane...
They're just ruining all of it, man. This is why they was real.
I'm gonna need you to stop acting like you know what he gonna say. Bro, I'm a scientist. Then why the fuck are you here?
Bro, because
Why are you not Neil deGrasse Tyson level?
Because, bro, there's a part and level in like.
I'm gonna stop you right
No.
No.
Because
This is
there's a part in brilliance. You hit a part in brilliance.
You didn't know the difference between Jupiter and Saturn. You ain't no scientist.
I'm not an astrophysicist.
You ain't no scientist.
I don't know nothing. I'm not earth space science. You know what I am? A biologist. A botanist. If it got a nest in it and it got something to do with the planet, that's what I am. What about you?
I didn't claim to be.
Alright, but this is why I didn't know that I don't know shit about space but Earth. On yonder god on this hill.
Sure.
I know all the you know what I'm saying, fungi.
I need y'all to realize that this is how passionate he is about lying. There is no reason to continue this.
Hey, crew, y'all know I'm telling the truth, right? Crew, y'all know me.
And starts getting absolutely fucking spit roasted, and the farmers can do nothing but watch as sugarcane yield plummets through the floor along with their profits. This whole situation really pissed off the farmers, who banded together, went to the Australian government, and told them to fucking fix it. Sir, a horde of creatures is destroying the cane fields. And so, the Queensland government founded the Bureau of Sugar Experimentation Stations,
the BSES.
or the BSES, in
See? I'm saying? I told you.
You could have just put the letters together.
I told you. No, because like, you really don't believe your boy science?
No.
1900. This team of crack scientists then immediately set out trying to solve the very same issue every single Factorio player faces. This place is covered in bugs. They are breaking my shit. How do I violently slaughter the local wildlife in order to expand capitalism and my profit margin?
You gotta introduce a predator. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna also take over everything else. Because you wasn't thinking about that. By the way.
The BSES pondered this question for 25 fucking years. They tried spraying chemical insecticides. Didn't work. They tried injecting insecticides into the soil.
Wow.
Didn't work. They tried releasing the fucking cordyceps fungus, and it still didn't work. Then, one day in the office, while pondering this question, someone had an idea. Okay, we are getting outmaneuvered by the cast of Bugs Life. Someone in this office, please give me anything. What about cane toads?
Cane
What?
toads? That's a thing.
Cane toads. Those big fucking fat things that exist in the cane fields in Hawaii.
Right.
I mean, it's a frog. They eat bugs. We just introduce an invasive species to fix a problem caused by an invasive
And create
species.
another
I mean,
problem.
what could possibly go wrong?
Right.
They bought a shitload of cane
And
toads.
so, in June of 1936, 2,400 brave cane divers were deployed to the fields to deal with the arthropod menace. But there's just
My
one
part.
small issue.
Oh yeah, that's the worst part.
Cane toads were fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, funnily enough, big fat.
The worst apex predator. Like we've talked about this. Me and the scientific community, like we've discussed.
Can we just let him tell us why they became a problem?
Fine, bro. He gonna tell you what I was already about to.
Slow, ground-dwelling toads were not exactly the smartest solution to deal with beetles that spend the majority of their adult life 6 meters off the fucking ground.
What? Oh, well.
On top of that, cane toads don't dig for food either. So they didn't eat the larva. Now this all sounds like information that should have come up during the research and study phase of the plan.
Before you buy 2,400 cane toads,
Look, bro, you about to find out.
and put them out there, because it ain't no way you catching them toads after you put them out there. And figure
This,
out it don't
however,
work.
implies that there was a research and study phase.
There was.
The BSCS did not conduct a single fucking study on
my
environmental impact before releasing an army of cane toads.
Yeah.
Are you fuck?
Yeah,
that
they
was
were.
This
stupid. That was
complete
dumb.
absurd
It's a conundrum fuck that we bring up in the scientific community all the time.
of brain cells caused a rather spectacular domino effect of ecological f***ups.
Yeah.
And it's going to teach you a valuable lesson about invasive species. You see, while the cane toads barely ate what they were supposed to,
They ate everything else.
did eat. And as incredibly large omnivorous toads, they ate practically anything they could fit into their mouths.
They were just going.
Rats,
They were just
mice,
gone.
Lizards.
snails,
That's the good part of
baby
it.
birds. It was the toad equivalent of f***ing Kirby.
Yeah. It was a new.
Sucking
And
it
then,
in.
not unlike the exact problem they were brought here to solve,
Started eating up.
with all that food, they started
multiplying.
reproducing.
Yep.
A lot.
Yeah.
In fact, female cane toads can lay anywhere between 8,000 to 30,000 fucking eggs per clutch.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Wait, there's more. These things.
No.
These things are a real problem, Mike.
This motherfucker said 8 to 30,000 baby toads
Yeah, it get worse.
with unlimited food.
It get worse, Mike.
I mean, this should not be too much of a problem. Australia is home to some of the deadliest creatures on the planet. Surely, the local wildlife has this under control.
Nope. Not at all.
Wait, what?
Poisonous.
Cane toads are poisonous.
Yep.
Those little bulges on the shoulder, those are parotid glands.
No!
And they are packed to the brim with bufotoxin. No, that's not a D's Nuts joke.
Got him!
Now, whenever the adult toads are threatened, they will squirt this white, sticky fluid out of the glands. And when ingested, it does two things.
Yep.
One, makes you trip absolute balls thanks to the hallucinogenic bufotenin. And two,
Is this why niggas is licking toads?
You thinking of the poison dark toads?
Oh, yeah.
2, the other ingredient, bufogen, just straight up gives you a fucking heart attack.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
It's important to note that this toxin is also present in their eggs and tadpoles. Now, in their natural habitat, this isn't as much of a problem because everything around them has had thousands of years to get good and deal with this ass poison bill.
It ain't barely been 100. It ain't been 100 years. Oh my god. Oh, they're fucked for a long time.
Evolution takes a minute, man. Evolution takes a minute.
Developing immunity or learning to eat around the glands. But Australia is not their ecosystem. And despite all of the deadly animals we've got, they have had a grand total of 5 minutes to adapt to the presence of the fucking Calid toad. Now, quick question for the class. What happens to an animal population when there is nothing to eat it? It gets bigger.
Yep.
And so,
my God, it's
shortly
got
after
massive.
being introduced,
my
a
Jesus.
rapidly expanding
my Jesus.
tyrannid swarm of toads began to spread across the country. The BSES noticed this and
Oh my goodness.
did fucking nothing. Because it technically didn't affect the sugar cane. The swarm...
Nigga.
Yep.
Nigga.
Yep.
2,400.
Yep.
And all the females, don't matter, there ain't no telling how many of them females, can produce 8,000 at a time minimum.
Yeah, man. It was a conundrum to the scientific
And it's been
community,
what?
bro. Years.
90 years?
Yeah, the scientific community probably won't recover.
Oh my god!
We still working
spread
on
further,
it, trying to get better.
occupying all inhabitable parts of
just
Queensland, and they were laying so many fucking eggs that their clutches began polluting the waterways like a bufotoxin teabag, killing native fish as well as any animals that drank from the water. The BSES
Still
did nothing.
Yep.
Those eggs hatched into tadpoles, which started killing more fish.
Everything.
The BSES
Nothing.
still did
They
nothing.
don't care.
Yeah.
The swarm advanced, breaching into the Northern Territory and New South Wales. When questioned, the BSES insisted the toads were doing their jobs and everything was fine. By the 1980s,
Whole time the sugar
the
cane
toads
is still,
were now...
the whole time the sugar cane still getting ravaged by the bugs.
Yep.
And they still got the same problem they had.
Bro, I'm telling you, it wasn't our
But they
brightest
hide it.
idea in the scientific community.
You're not even from Australia.
I said scientific community.
But do you think
I'm a part of the scientific community, bro. Jesus.
But you're not a part of the sugar cane people.
I'm a part of the scientific community, man.
What they got to do with the sugar?
Because I know about all this.
Everything was fine. By the 1980s, the toads were now starving out or just fucking eating local wildlife and one-shotting anything that tried to eat them. And considering, at this point, there were 5 fucking million of them, that happened a lot. So, with local wildlife being absolutely fucking decimated, the BSES was forced to acknowledge that maybe,
It's a problem.
just maybe,
It's just by chance.
We fucked up.
but oh well, everyone makes mistakes. Nothing
Everybody
we can do
has
about
those
it.
days.
No, they left it for the government to clean up.
Yep.
Sir, a second horde of creatures has escaped the cane field. Fuck! Yeah, they realised just how much damage was being done, and in
That's a lot of
1986
damage.
began funneling federal funds
That's
into
a lot
controlling
of
the
damage.
population. They tried trapping and
God.
physically removing the toads, but unless they had 5 million traps, that wasn't going to do shit. Biological warfare was proposed in
Bro,
the...
this is worse than the nutria
Yo.
problem in Louisiana or fucking the the python problem in Florida.
Yeah.
Or even the hog problem right now in the South.
This is
This is crazy.
This is different.
Because they're eating everything and they're poisonous. We can take out a lot of hogs ourselves. Hogs, I'm pretty sure they got predators and stuff like that, but they're still a nuisance, but they ain't this much.
Yes, this is, man, look, this rocked the scientific community, man.
form of releasing...
Hey man, if you're having a bad day out there, crew, I just want to let you know it can never be as bad as your best friend starting a lie and running with that lie, knowing that we all know he lying.
Crew. Come on, crew. Comment down below. Aaron a scientist. Tell him, bro. He don't believe me. Crew, I know y'all.
Matter of fact, we done told y'all to start roasting us and posting the clips. Roast us with our own videos and pictures, by the way. Post it on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, #InternetCity. This is the perfect moment.
And then look.
This is the perfect.
And
that one friend that lie a lot.
Also, make sure in that same, you know what I'm saying, #Black, we believe Aaron. Come on.
Viruses and parasites, but was shot down because it would do just as much damage to the native wildlife.
Yep.
And so, the toad front continues to advance to this day. So where does that leave us? Short answer is kind of fucked. Cane toads now threaten a total of 75 native species. And they've even driven populations of animals like the northern quoll to complete extinction in parts of the country they infest. And with the population now sitting at 200 fucking million toads,
Yeah, man. It's bad. Bad.
Infestation is spreading, with predictions showing they will be fucking up ecosystems in 5 states in the near future. And given that they have amassed a population 10 times the size of the humans in Australia, the government has completely fucking abandoned the fight for eradication, switching focus to harm reduction, using bait toads covered in non-lethal but unpleasant substances to try to teach local wildlife that toad bad. On top of this, the government has encouraged the broader public to,
obliterate them.
Just fucking kill the toads. You are supposed to do it humanely by catching them and sticking them in a freezer for 48 hours, but most people don't want a frog taking up their freezer space. So they just use a golf club or a car.
Driving in my car right after.
There's gotta be places there where they just see a fuck ton of them crossing roads or just piled up.
Yeah.
And
so
that's
those are the kill zones. In the kill zones. No.
With this being
in the kill zones, like there's even some people that go out there with lawnmowers, do guys' business.
That sounds fun, actually.
You're evil.
That's for a toad. That sounds fucking fun. That's what y'all want to do today. Well, we don't got no lawnmower. You got golf clubs? Yeah, let's go.
I'm telling you.
That sounds actually pretty fun.
Australia, our wildlife is also putting up a fight. Keelback snakes, for example, are immune to their venom, and Ricali and magpies have learned to flip them onto their backs before getting a feed. Now, jokes aside, you want to know who I feel genuinely fucking awful for? The toads. They didn't ask for any of this shit.
At all.
They just got dumped onto a random island and did their thing, and now they are being actively hunted. No.
Says, hey, I fuck with you more, Pars. That was hilarious.
Onto a random island and did their thing, and now they are being...
This nigga DJ Khaled, bro. This is one of the funniest niggas ever, bro.
Actively hunted. No. The assholes in this story are the BSES and the cane growers. Because you may be thinking, why were they allowed to do this shit in the first place? Well, that's the neat part.
Yeah.
They weren't.
Yep.
The federal government banned the fucking idea when they came up for it in 1935, based on the advice of entomologists who rightly presumed the toads would become a bigger fucking issue than the beetles. But the BS...
Yeah, that's a real thing, man. Frog get...
They illegally brought 2,400 fucking frogs
and ruined it. Frogget actually...
I don't even live here.
Yeah, Frogget said that. What? Frogget. He's the one who's like, yeah, nah. That's his name. See, I'm telling you, bro, I did my research, man. I did my research.
Toads would become a bigger fucking issue than the beetles. But the BSES and the cane growers lobbied to have the ban lifted in 1936. We are stuck in permanent toad combat.
Yep.
Because these dickheads...
It's never going away.
...looked at scientific advice
I was like,
and went, nah.
In order to kill them, you gotta kill so many other species, and that's not happening.
Yeah, man.
That's not happening, bro.
You have got to be fucked! G'day.
From the rugged mountains of Alaska to the sandy shores of Florida, every state in the U.S. has its own apex predator or lethal creature that
Alright, I'm gonna name them.
What you naming? 50?
Nah, because it's not gonna be 50 animals.
Okay.
Because some of the animals are gonna be across multiple states.
Right.
I'm gonna guess a grizzly bear.
Is where? What you naming?
I'm just naming the animals. A grizzly bear.
Oh, okay.
A polar bear for Alaska. A mountain lion.
Okay.
A wolf.
Yeah. We'll find out.
Maybe a gator.
You know, it's that really think Alaska and Hawaii is down here in relation to the U.S.
I don't believe you.
dominates its landscape. This list is the result of extensive research and careful review of wildlife data, covering both actual fatalities and animals with the power to cause them. We start in the West and move eastward, uncovering which animals reign supreme in each state and what makes them so dangerous.
Cougar, bobcat.
Grizzly bear.
Yep.
In Alaska, Montana, and Wyoming, the most dangerous animal is the grizzly bear, towering up to 8
I was looking at you while we watching this take a drop of doom. It was a big one too. What the hell?
feet when standing on their hind legs and weighing anywhere from 400.
Imagine, huh?
That's Shaq.
That's a foot taller than Shaq.
Damn.
The bear tower Shaq. Damn.
To over 1,000 pounds. These apex predators command respect. Despite their bulky appearance, grizzlies can sprint up to 35 miles per hour, making escape a near impossibility at close range. Their diet ranges from berries and roots to salmon and large mammals, and they defend food sources with unmatched aggression. Encounters often turn violent when humans surprise them, especially if cubs are nearby. Their keen sense of smell allows them to detect scents miles away, giving them an advantage in.
You know they don't even eat the whole salmon. I forgot the exact reason. I just saw the video the other day. I forgot the exact
they only
reason.
eat like the skin or something?
They tear the skin off, eat the brain, throw that to the side.
You lying.
I'm so serious.
Why?
They literally tear the skin, eat that, get the brain, throw that to the side. Whatever else left is gonna eat the rest.
No way.
It's for something. It's for a certain reason, but I forgot. But you know,
both hunting and avoiding danger. While they play a vital role in balancing ecosystems, they also hold the grim title of being one of North America's most capable killers in the wild. Mountain lion.
Yep.
In Washington, Oregon, Colorado, Utah, and Idaho.
You know the craziest part? They're getting bolder. Mountain lions. They're in some areas they're actually hunting people.
That's crazy.
Like, so hikers are now like, that's why we're seeing like so many videos of hikers like shooting them, because like they're getting bold and stalking people as prey.
In Washington, Oregon, Colorado, Utah, and Idaho, the most dangerous animal is the mountain lion. Also known as cougars or pumas.
It's crazy when you think about we have our own lion in America.
Yeah, it's a smaller version.
But
also, isn't a Black Panther just a black mountain lion?
I think a Black Panther.
A black cougar. Yeah, it's just a black cougar.
I thought
it's the same thing.
I thought it was a black jaguar. I thought it was
or jaguar.
I thought it was
jaguar?
Yeah, jaguar. It's a small jaguar. Yeah.
Okay.
These stealth predators are masters of ambush, capable of leaping up to 40 feet and running at speeds of 50 miles per hour in short bursts. They favor rugged forests.
Pretty big for it. It ain't huge like a lion or tiger, but it's still big.
Terrain where they can stalk deer, their primary prey, but will attack humans if cornered or starving. Solitary by nature, they roam huge territories, sometimes over 150 square miles, which makes encounters rare, but potentially deadly. When they do attack, they target the neck and head with powerful
What's up,
twin?
What's up, gang? You wanna know the crazy part about this shot right here?
What about it?
That lion sees
it. Sees him.
Yeah. And you wanna know the scariest part about it? This man is probably using like a 400mm lens.
Yeah.
It sees
him. It's like who?
And it's locked on.
Bro, in elementary school, they took us on a camping trip, right? And they was telling stories around the campfire, bro. One of the subjects of this horrifying story they was telling these elementary school students was about mountain lions that are actually fucking out here. So we in there, And then took us on the inside of the building, right outside the camp, right next to the campfire. Went inside the building, turned on Goosebumps. I said, "Why y'all put this shit on? Nobody want to watch this. Not now."
Jaws and retractable claws built for subduing prey in seconds. With excellent night vision and a near-silent approach, a mountain lion can be on top of you before you even know it's there.
And they so agile.
Rattlesnake.
I forgot about the rattlesnake. I forgot.
California, Arizona,
This is California's.
Yep.
Okay, that explains
Nevada,
why the
and New
bear
Mexico, the most dangerous animal is the rattlesnake.
wouldn't. The desert motherfuckers.
Would it be the water moccasin or the black brown recluse?
For us?
Yeah.
I don't think it would be a spider. We're gonna find out.
Okay.
Armed with hemotoxic venom that destroys tissue
Bro, them
and
things
disrupts
so
blood
intimidating.
clotting.
Bro, scary.
Rattlesnakes are responsible for more venomous bites in the U.S. than any other snake. Their signature rattle warns intruders, but many
Bro,
bites
look how
occur
close
when
he
people
is.
accidentally step on or near them. Western diamondbacks can grow up to 7 feet long, blending perfectly with desert and scrub
That's
environments.
crazy, bro.
Though fatalities are rare thanks to modern anti-venom, their strikes are lightning fast and can deliver venom in a fraction of a second.
Bro, we was that Airbnb video on City Boys. Go watch it. That Treehouse Airbnb.
Bro.
It's that listing say when we checked in, you know, I seen your instructions. Hey, be careful outside the gate, the fence, cause them rattlesnakes, bruh. Mind you, the fence was only like 3 feet high, so you could easily look over.
And it was like
it had like a couple inches of space under. Well, like an inch of space under. But we inside the fence, middle of the day, all you hear is. And then it'll stop for a few minutes. We like, where these bitches at? Where the rattlesnakes? Ah!
I'm good, bro.
It was in West Texas, thankfully, but Jesus.
Their role in controlling rodent populations makes them essential to the ecosystem, but a wrong step in their habitat can land you in the hospital fast. Tiger shark.
Hawaii most deadly is tiger shark?
Wait.
Tat can land you in the hospital fast. Tiger shark.
How is it all those states?
No, I think they just labeling more.
Oh, okay. I was about to say
the
tiger shark over the great white.
I mean, the great white probably don't attack, or it's probably not.
Oh, tiger sharks are more aggressive. They're a more aggressive
and
species.
Probably more.
And that bitch
native
more
to
like
area.
a fucking Dalmatian.
Yeah.
In Hawaii, the most dangerous animal is the tiger shark. Measuring 10 to 14 feet on average, with some exceeding 1,400 pounds, tiger sharks are among the ocean's most efficient hunters.
1,400 pounds!
Yes. That's when they bite you. They bite the fuck out you.
Yeah! Man, they look little compared to like the sharks we think about. Like when you think of shark, you think of bigger than a tiger shark.
Yeah.
Their serrated teeth can slice through turtle
No, them bitches huge. Damn. I didn't know they was that big.
shells, and their diet
Oh, I was mistaken.
Bro, I'm shitting myself.
Oh, wow.
is famously indiscriminate, earning them the nickname garbage cans of the sea. In Hawaiian waters, they are responsible for the majority of shark-related fatalities. Preferring coastal areas and often patrolling near popular beaches, tiger sharks can be aggressive if they feel threatened or mistake humans for prey. Their role as apex predators keeps marine life in balance, but their presence near shorelines means swimmers and surfers must stay vigilant.
Bro, see, we in Puerto Rico, right? We go to the beach. I'm telling Auntie, I'm telling them, I'm barely getting in this water. I don't fuck with beaches. I don't fuck with, y'all think I don't fuck with beaches. We get there, end up being like a area that's cut off from the normal part of the beach. You get, when you seen it, you was like, oh, that seemed cool to get in, right? So when I seen it, it was like it had a rock wall. It's cut off from the rest of the ocean. So it's not like stuff is in there. You know what I'm saying? But that open ocean area, I'm not going over there. That my boy, you tripping.
Granted, he did go out there, though.
I did the next day. I was like, fuck it. But the whole time I'm in that bitch. Aaron I'm going to go swim to the boat. They get your ass.
I learned to swim too. I'm out there.
Out here.
I'm out there.
Bro,
really
I'm in that bit paranoid.
Grizzly bear.
North Dakota.
In North Dakota, the most dangerous animal is the grizzly bear, just as in Alaska, Montana, and Wyoming in the West. While their presence here is far less common, historic ranges and
he's moving across the
occasional sightings still place them atop the danger list. American bison.
Oh yeah.
In South Dakota and Nebraska, the most dangerous animal is the American bison. Often underestimated due to their calm appearance, these massive herbivores can weigh up to 2,000 pounds and run at 35 miles per hour. They are extremely...
That's another hippo, bro.
Everything that's not us is big and dense and also still fast. They just kind of dumb for real.
Yeah.
We happen to be smart, but small, and only a tiny bit. We not that fast.
Bro, like, I think about it because I saw a hunting video, bro. A bear was attacking this dude. It was running and attacking him. He shot that bear one time. He was lucky he shot that bear in the head. The bear said, ah, and ran away. I'm like, bro,
at that point, if he would have shot it anywhere else, it would have been like, ah, you pinched me. Ah.
Yeah,
but
bro.
Since he shot it in the head, it was like, what is that? Ah. And ran. Lucky he hit the head, bro. Jesus.
Unpredictable.
And then all of this shit be like protected under like, not just muscle, it'd be like certain tissues. Like, what was it on the hog?
Oh yeah.
They build up like it's almost like callus.
It's almost
like an armor, like a natural armor. They build up, and it's just like the hogs we took down, motherfucker. You hit it right here, ain't doing nothing.
Nothing, bro.
Especially during calving season or when tourists approach too closely. A bison can pivot and charge with little warning, using its sharp horns to gore anything it perceives as a threat.
God.
Despite their grazing cow look, bison are responsible for more injuries to visitors in places like Yellowstone than bears or wolves.
You know what? I'm also going to say cows on the list. Because cows...
Well, I don't think they would be the most deadly in any state.
I mean, probably.
We're going to find out.
Their sheer size, speed, and territorial nature make them a formidable force if provoked. White-tailed deer.
Yeah.
In the states that were just listed, the most dangerous animal is the white-tailed.
They only using them antlers for deer? That mother will drop that head and go through you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Go through you.
Kansas, Iowa, Missouri. Look at these irrelevant ass.
Right, bro.
Boy, y'all don't know what predators are. Y'all out here safe and shit.
Apex.
Y'all don't know apex predators.
Apex.
Oh, they about to get to Texas. We about to find out where we fall in this. White-tailed deer, that's it now. Y'all just gave a little deer. Come on, bro.
We probably gonna have
in the states that were just listed, the most dangerous animal is the white-tailed deer. Though not aggressive predators, deer are involved in more human fatalities in the U.S. than any other animal.
Or wrecks.
Yeah.
Cause wrecks or something.
Primarily through vehicle collisions.
Yeah.
Weighing up to 300 pounds and capable of sudden, unpredictable movement.
Bro. Ain't even attacking. They just kind of stupid for
Bro, you give me some pads, bro. Some football pads. I'm taking a deer down. Bam! Cram, boy. Boy, I'm gonna do that ball like a linebacker to.
Would you do that? If you geared up, padded up, would you cram with a ram?
Yeah.
You would cram with a ram?
I cram.
That shit gonna fuck you.
I'm gonna
CTE.
Cause look, let me explain something, bro. I'm also have dope padded. But
they do it at the feet.
But all this weight, I'm gonna push that ram on, and then he gonna be on his back like this. I'm gonna just start biting him.
They cause hundreds of thousands of accidents annually. These collisions often occur during dawn or dusk, when deer are most active. Beyond road dangers, bucks can become aggressive during mating season, charging with sharp antlers. Their widespread population makes them an unavoidable hazard in many Midwestern states. Black bear. In Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota, the black bear holds the danger title alongside deer-related fatalities. Smaller than grizzlies but still deadly, black bears can weigh up to 600 pounds and run at speeds of 30 miles per hour. While attacks are rare, they can be provoked when surprised or when defending cubs. Their adaptability allows them to thrive in forests, swamps, and even suburban edges. American alligator.
You just gonna skip over you when you got us waiting like this, bro? What we doing? I forgot about the alligator for a second.
Louisiana, Mississippi,
Florida, of course, Carolina, Georgia. Damn, that whole makes sense. Yeah. So over to the left of us is snakes. To the right of us is gators. What the fuck do we got?
It gotta either be, because we got gators too. But the fact that we didn't get called for gators.
Yeah, it's not the most deadly.
I must say maybe a snake. Maybe a snake.
Okay.
American alligator is the most dangerous animal in these states. Growing over 13 feet long and weighing up to 1,000 pounds. These
the thing I heard about alligators, I forget what it's called, but it's a thing. Where they grow indefinitely.
Okay.
They can grow where they never stop growing, dude.
And they can climb. I went on an alligator tour in Louisiana. They were in the trees. Like, I don't think you understand. The alligator with the little stubby legs that can't turn his body in the fucking tree. I'm like, how the fuck is this nigga the boat? Yeah, they can climb. Look up. Look down, there's the big male that swims around. That nigga, that bitch.
I'd have jumped in that mud, choked him out.
That nigga look up at the boat. I say, hey.
Reptiles are apex predators of the swamp.
Bro, they be in the trees.
They rely on stealth, often lurking just below the surface until they strike with lightning speed. Their bite force exceeds 2,000 pounds per square inch, making escape nearly impossible once clamped down. While fatal attacks are rare, they're more frequent here than anywhere else in the U.S., especially when people swim in gator territory or feed them, which makes them lose fear of humans. Feral hog.
Oh!
Yeah.
Fucking hogs!
Yep.
Should have expected Abbott to be on the list. That's crazy, bruh.
In Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, the most dangerous animal is the feral hog.
They keep going as they age.
These invasive
the oldest is currently 140 years old.
Yeah. Damn. Yes, hogs, bro. You seeing this. You on the screen, you see a little baby or a female. You not seeing these fucking tusks they got.
Units.
This motherfucker came off of what, a 600 pound, whatever the fuck. Go watch the hog hunting video on City Boys, another plug, shameless. Go, bro.
I never forget.
They are fast, aggressive. They will,
bro. I don't think we got it on camera, but the one I shot, he was so big. When he jumped in the water, the splash was so big, it's like somebody threw a refrigerator in that bitch. The water just. We was like, we all look, what the fuck is that?
Bro, these niggas, them things are, bro. I don't think y'all understand how many people, like, we'll be like, oh yeah, we hunting hogs. Oh yeah, I had a buddy gash his whole calf muscle off. Be careful. Oh shit. Bro, you can shoot, like we said, all of this right here on the males, on the big males, they fight each other. So they build up cartilage right here, nigga. You can shoot them niggas right here and they will still kill you.
Oh, I'm trying to go hunting.
Bro. And then he was like,
again for a video?
I want to go hunting again. Our guy was like, yeah, feel that. It sound like you hitting some rock. Like feel that. That's what they build that shit up because they are literally fighting each other.
I ain't used my new gun yet.
You haven't. You haven't, bro. Damn. I didn't expect it to be a hog, but I can see, because also, they fuck and breed like rabbits. So it's a lot of them. I don't think you understand how many fucking places where it's a lot of deer, just as many hogs. If there's hogs too. It's a lot of them. Literally, it's
I'm not bringing them new lenses out there.
Can weigh over 300 pounds, charge at 30 miles per hour, and have razor sharp.
Way over 300.
Oh, way over 300. Yeah. Naruto and I appreciate the sub.
Tusks capable of inflicting deep, life-threatening wounds. They are highly aggressive when cornered or protecting their young, and attacks can happen in rural areas or even suburban outskirts. Beyond direct assaults, feral hogs destroy crops, disrupt
He not showing the monsters.
Yeah,
he's showing these little innocent looking bitches.
ecosystems and cause over $1 billion in damage annually in the U.S. Their sheer numbers make them impossible to fully eradicate. If you made it this far, subscribe, because if you don't, a feral hog will come and get you.
He's showing the women, bro. He ain't showing the other.
Just kidding. It is me who will come and get you.
What?
Copperhead snake.
Oh, who we got? Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina. Oh, copper. Oh. Okay, so what y'all got up north?
In New York?
Copperhead snake tops the list in these states. This venomous pit viper is responsible for the most snake bites in the United States. Copperheads use camouflage to blend into leaves and brush, making them easy to step on accidentally. While their venom is rarely fatal to healthy adults, bites can cause intense pain, swelling, and tissue damage, requiring immediate medical attention. Copperheads are especially active from spring through early fall, and unlike rattlesnakes, they often give no warning before striking.
Bro, snakes is that one of them creatures. It's a couple, but snakes is one of them creatures. Why the fuck do you? I be looking at them. I'm like, why the fuck do you exist? You're ugly. You're slimy. You swallow things whole. You're venomous. Why are you here? And then you're like, it's to eat the rats. We don't eat them niggas either. Get out of here. Have no limbs. Shit.
Great white shark.
Never going there.
Makes sense. I already been to Delaware. Great white?
In Delaware and Maryland, the most dangerous marine predator is the great white shark. These apex hunters can reach lengths of over 20 feet and weigh several tons.
You know what I be thinking about? You know what I be thinking about? Why they got these motherfuckers in here with these regular fish?
Yeah. They be the little ones, though. You remember when we went to the aquarium for the aquarium video we did? And they had the thing of the actual size of a great white?
Nigga, the craziest part about all this, I saw a video. Parents took these kids to an aquarium and it had a great white shark and it ate one of the other fish. It was blood and water.
Oh, that's crazy.
Making them one of the most formidable creatures in the ocean. They typically hunt seals, sea lions, and large fish. But the recovering seal populations along the mid-Atlantic coast have drawn them closer to shore in recent years. While sightings are still relatively uncommon compared to places like Cape Cod in recent years.
That fish in the background just reminded me of
what?
The fucking tuna.
Oh, that they be ginormous.
Them fucking, like, it because it kind of looked like a tuna a little bit. Them tuna be so big.
Thousands of pounds.
Man.
You ever watch black tip H fishing?
Probably, I think so. Dude. And you be like, how we got so much tuna to sell? Nigga. They might as well be the Megalodon. Oh God, they might as well be a Megalodon.
While sightings are still relatively uncommon compared to places like Cape Cod, they have been increasing, especially during the warmer months when bait fish and marine mammals are abundant. Human encounters remain rare, yet when they do occur, the sheer size and power of a great white make any attack potentially life-threatening. Their presence serves as a reminder that these coastal waters, while popular for recreation, are also part of an active marine predator's territory. White-tailed deer.
Oh, that's all y'all got, bad boy, deer nigga. Get him out, New York.
It's Rex again, bro.
Huh?
In Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, the most dangerous animal is again the white-tailed deer, just as in the Midwest. High deer populations and dense forest roads make collisions here especially common, with the risk peaking in autumn during mating season. Moose.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Now that's a threat. Hey, I don't give a damn about nothing else in this video. Hey, shout out Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, because y'all got a real apex nigga. I don't care if he not that. He is that. That's him. You ever seen a moose trotting around that bitch? What you want to do, nigga? What you want to kill your ass? Come on now. Right. Aggressive. Tell you, it made me proud when I found out they was aggressive. I was like, oh, you him for real. You Himothy. You not just big for nothing.
And at last, we are left with these 3 states, where the most dangerous animal is the moose. Towering over 6 feet at the shoulder and weighing up to 1,600 pounds, they're unpredictable and
high. That video where the dude shot him on the hill and he lost sight of it, and when he looked down, it was running at him from the bottom of the hill. It ran all the way down the hill and started coming at him. Yeah, I don't even know if he got away.
Highly dangerous when provoked or during mating season. Bro. Vehicle collisions with moose are often deadly due to their massive size. Oh, yeah. Their antlers span up to 6 feet in width, which is a big no-no if you come too close to them. Despite having no antlers, 6 feet in width, which is a big no-no if you come too close to them.
Is that another one in the front? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Despite having no antlers, females can and will kill you if you get in a close encounter with them. Ooh. That wraps up our
You ever seen the moose?
Dangerous wildlife found on Earth. But what happens when one of its most feared predators starts hunting humans? In 1898, the British government decided to build a railway spanning from Port in Mombasa to Lake Victoria. The project was nicknamed the Lunatic Express, since many saw it as a massive waste of time and resources.
Oh, we've heard about this! Oh!
Along with being unnecessarily.
I've heard about it on his TikTok.
Was it his TikTok?
It's the black guy.
Yeah, I know who Casual yeah.
Dangerous. So dangerous that most TikTok. African natives.
Oh, goddamn, you had to be in a corner.
To be involved in construction. So the British imported thousands of laborers from India to work on the bridge. These workers are both unfamiliar with the African brush, along with all the lethal animals in it. It wouldn't be long until several workers would go missing, but at first the British government brushed them off as deserters. But as the number of missing men grew larger, soon the horrific truth would come out. A pair of maneless male lions had been attacking the unsuspecting workers and eating them. Lions don't typically view humans as viable prey, and adult lions are actually naturally wary of humans. But lions are also incredibly adaptable, and these lions were hunting the workers like they were gazelle. While the men were working on the bridge during the day, the 2 lions were nowhere to be seen. It wasn't until they turned into their campsites for the night that the lions showed up. These lions would slip into the campsites undetected and drag helpless workers out of their tents to their death.
Nigga, that would be so.
That would be
all you feeling this? All you feeling
all
this?
You feel, bro.
That's why I'm always gonna bring a blick with me,
bro. Once the first couple go missing, I quit. I freaking quit. Who did he get to do this? And where did he get? It gotta be him. It gotta be.
In one gruesome attack, one of the lions had grabbed a well-respected and powerful sick worker and ragdolled him out of his tent, while the other workers could only listen to his bone-chilling screams of agony. The next day, his fellow workers found him, and from the position he was sitting in, it appeared as though he had survived. But as the men drew closer, they realized not only was he completely lifeless, but the lions had licked the skin completely off his cheeks, which formed a grisly smile. The men tried building thorn fences called bomas to keep the lions out. Unfortunately, nobody told the men that lions can leap well over 10 feet and easily clear a boma. And as the attacks and the missing men piled up, the lions started getting more confident. At first, weeks would go by between attacks, but soon, fatal maulings would happen almost daily. And while early on, only one of the rogue males would enter the campsite at a time, soon they'd start slaughtering workers together.
Oh my God. Dude, you don't have to... Once I hear the first, they just told us that they heard some of these people.
I'm out of there.
I'm out of there. Why are you staying? You just heard it.
I don't care about no Bruce.
No, I don't care about none of that.
I heard a man die.
And they licked the skin so much you can see his teeth and it look up. Bro,
bump all that.
Bro.
They had moved the site of a hospital which the lions had began targeting. They moved the hospital over a mile away and set up the new hospital as a trap for the lions. Only a day later, the lions found the new hospital and continued their carnage. The lions even appeared to have plot armor. At one point, they had succeeded in trapping one of the male lions, but when the enraged predator started tearing the trap apart, panicking sepoys opened fire and missed every shot. One shot managed to spring open the trap door, allowing the lion to slip away. And as the attacks persisted, it appeared as though the lions had gone from killing to eat to just killing.
Oh,
we don't know just how many lives were taken, but according to Lieutenant John Patterson, up to 135 men were lost by the time the construction and the lines were finished. And we don't know for sure what led these lions to go on a human hunting spree. One of the lions was found to have an abscess in his teeth, causing a painful infection that may have been too debilitating to hunt his usual prey, forcing him to seek out easier targets. One theory is that in the past, Arab slave trade caravans would run through Tsavo, and men that would have made no money on the market, like the old, injured, sick, or dying, would just be tossed out into the brush. It's possible that these lions of Tsavo were fed by these crimes against humanity and learned that humans as a food option is never completely off the table.
Okay.
When I hear this, I think about big game hunters, right? And how the whole world hate big game hunters. All right, I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm calling them.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'll shoot the shit out of life.
I'm calling them. Nobody
a
said
mountain lion, a tiger. It's me versus them.
I also don't understand how after you hear 10 get hard in the middle of the night, nobody knows what's going on.
I'm gone. But now I get hunting just to hunt, right? But I'm saying,
if you expect me not to kill the last white tiger in wilderness and he about to
eat me? I'm jumping back so it's over for him. It's over for that man or animal.
In July 1945, a U.S. Navy heavy cruiser delivered uranium to the island of Tinian for what would end up being the world's first nuclear weapon used in war, which would be dropped in Hiroshima.
That's where they got that image from.
Japan. Japan would get its revenge when a torpedo struck the U.S.
That's crazy.
That Nerf image? Yeah. They put Nerf, the symbol Nerf on this picture.
which would be dropped in Hiroshima, Japan. Japan would get its revenge when a torpedo struck the USS Indianapolis as it was en route to the Philippines. In only 12 minutes, the imposing military cruiser was underwater, along with anyone unlucky enough to escape in time. Although, considering what would happen,
what was under there?
Maybe they were the lucky ones.
They got ate by
Because as the
sharks,
stranded
as
crew
well,
floated adrift in the Philippine Gulf, they quickly realized they had a major problem. Sharks, likely oceanic whitetips, were stalking the hapless sailors. At first, the sharks simply cleaned up the casualties, feeding on the bodies of the deceased.
Oh, they started easy, and then it was like, you know what, this is pretty good. And they went for the ones that's moving in the...
Turned their attention.
Oh. That's why you punch a shark in the nose.
I thought it was the kill.
Either way, if I'm ever lost at sea, I'm being in for the taser. I'm like,
I'm getting that back in blood. Jeez. Everything in danger.
As much as the sailors tried to float together, invariably someone would drift away from the group, and that's when the patient sharks would move in. According to survivors, the men would thrash around and scream hysterically before getting pulled under. And only a short while later, a life jacket would resurface, and nothing else. And as the dehydration, intense exposure, and saltwater poisoning took its toll, some men would hallucinate that they were being rescued and would swim away from the group towards a ship that wasn't there, not realizing they were paddling towards their own death. Even worse, some of the men would become delirious and start attacking their fellow shipmates, forcing them to literally cast them off towards the sharks. This living nightmare lasted 5 days, and when salvation finally came, only 317 out of the 1,196 men could be accounted for. But the psychological torture didn't end there for some of them. Captain Charles B. McVeigh would become the first captain to ever be court-martialed for losing his ship, and the reasoning was because he didn't zigzag. Even Commander Hashimoto, the guy that sunk his ship, testified that there was nothing McVeigh could have done, but it didn't matter. America had its scapegoat, and it was him. McVeigh regularly received hate mail and threats of violence from the family of the fallen. In 2000, he would be exonerated and found to have committed no wrongdoing. But not before the harassment and crippling survivor's guilt would break him. On November 6th, 1968, the captain that had survived war, man-eating sharks, and dehydration took his own life while holding a toy sailor he had been given as a boy for good luck. The true monsters of this story weren't the sharks.
It was the U.S.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hold on, Casual. I'm proud of you, my brother. I don't know how long you've been making the long form.
No, but like, cause I've been wanting us to react to him for a while.
Cause I've seen the ones where it's like his shorts compiled.
Nah, it's cause I've been trying to react to him for a while. So whoever requested this, thank you. So fine, Mike don't be listening to me.
at all. Huh?
At all, bro. That's why I'm off the Aaron on Anime and the Aaron on the Web channel. I'm abandoned. I'm gonna go to Guam and I'm gonna fight a tiger. Y'all gonna see me live stream. I'm gonna be in a surf and I'm gonna have some swords and I'm gonna fight a tiger. Y'all gonna watch me die on live stream.
That's wild.
Dangerous bear in the world isn't the grizzly bear or even the polar bear, but it's widely considered to be the sloth bear. Because where adult grizzlies and polar bears have no natural predators, sloth bears regularly run fades with tigers and leopards. That generational trauma means you have an animal that has all the tools of a predator, but the mindset of prey. And that makes them terrifyingly unpredictable. The fact that habitat loss and encroachment causes them to come into constant contact with humans only makes it 10 times worse. The sloth bear of Mysore was infamous for unaliving 12 people and severely injuring another 24. Armed with wolverine claws and a devastating bite, sloth bears have a nasty habit of attacking the faces of their victims. Those that survived often lost an eye or a nose or had a chunk of their cheek ripped off. Those that didn't survive often had their faces torn off completely, and in some cases the bear ate the bodies of its victims. A far cry from the insects and fruits Baloo the jungle usually eats. Other bodies recovered had hands missing, and in some cases their entire chest cavity ripped open. Some described the horrific
Is it legal to have an elephant gun? Because anytime we go anywhere, I'm carrying it. I see a grizzly.
Your aim has to be impeccable.
With an elephant gun, no, it don't.
Yes,
I just gotta point that straight. You know how big elephants
when you
are?
hit, when you,
now I'm gonna fly backwards. But that bear, that tiger, they gonna be gone.
You need God. Is what you need.
I'm gonna crack the window. I ain't gonna miss it.
Injuries as being the work of an animal with the intent, but not necessarily the knowledge to kill. Kenneth Anderson had attempted to hunt the bear, while also saving a man who had been mauled to the point of sheer incapacitation. As Anderson tried carrying the man to safety, it got dark fast, which was probably why he didn't see the rock that tripped him and caused him to break his ankle. The immobilized Anderson survived the night, but the man he tried to save didn't. Anderson would be the one to put the murderous bear out of commission, but we still don't know what made this usually termite-eating bear go full Jeff Dahmer. Maybe it was revenge for a previous attack or a lost cub. Maybe everyone has a limit, and that bear hit his.
Had to.
I'm telling you.
The next story takes place on Ramri Island, off the coast of Myanmar, which borders China, Bangladesh, and India. In 1945, the British pulled up with the intention of establishing a new air base, but first had to contend with the Japanese Imperial Army, which had already captured the island. The British flanked the Japanese, who, rather than surrender, opted to try to escape by cutting through miles of dense, boggy, uncharted mangroves. As they did, the British circled the mangrove swamp, essentially stranding the men in the unforgiving terrain. Venomous snakes, spiders, and disease-carrying mosquitoes are almost an afterthought after the men realized they had waded directly into saltwater crocodile territory. The details of what happened next have been debated for years. Many say that the up to 20-foot-long crocs converged on the defenseless soldiers, first picking off the ones that had already passed tense before moving on to the struggling and infirm. One British soldier described hearing 3 distinct sounds: the incessant firing of rifles overhead, the erratic splashing of excited crocodiles, and the blood-curdling cries of the men being dismembered and devoured alive. According to him, the sounds were deafening. Some men sought to take cover in the trees, only a couple feet above the marauding reptile.
Crocodiles can climb too! Bet you know that!
That's weird. They got little arms.
Made a horrific discovery. Crocs can easily launch themselves several feet out of the water, and the men that hadn't climbed high enough were caught in those snare trap jaws and torn to shreds. Another chilling realization was the intelligence of the cold-blooded predator. According to multiple sources, the crocs would use their tails as battering rams to slam against the base of the trees, hoping to knock loose a prize like a twisted human piñata. Like African crocodiles camping in rivers during great migrations, these crocodiles seem perfectly content to bide their time. We have no way of knowing exactly how many lives were lost on that island, but we do know it was very likely in the several
always
hundreds.
the British.
We also have no way to confirm just how many were taken by the crocodiles and how many simply flatlined to.
How crazy you have to be to keep this as a pet?
Absurd.
Even as an exhibit.
Absurd. That is a dinosaur. That is a dinosaur.
There's a whole place called Gator Country out here, and they got like a 40-foot motherfucker. They call it, what's his name? Big Tex. They got a big old one up here.
And I remember when he escaped.
And he escaped during the hurricane. This fool was on, they was on the news. Big Tex has escaped. We can't find him. We like, what? What you mean escaped?
And the craziest part is one long street behind that bitch. Everybody's dogs was gonna be gone.
Gone.
They was gonna go home. Honey, why aren't you talking? Go in the kitchen. Alligator roll.
That boy was gone because it flooded after the hurricane. He was out of there.
He was gone.
Dehydration, sickness, other wildlife, or simply casualties of war. However, this is widely considered to be the most lethal crocodile attack in human history. And since saltwater crocodiles are capable of living 70 plus years, the chances that at least one of those same crocodiles are still there are low, but they're not zero.
That's crazy. Go down there in an Iron Man suit.
Crocodiles are one of the most stubbornly resilient things on Earth. They've been around for about 200 million years and have barely changed. And with a wide-ranging diet and few if any natural predators, crocs can live virtually anywhere there's warmth and water. So it makes sense that one of the most infamous animal serial killers of all time was a crocodile. Gustav was an 18-foot reptilian Ted Bundy, rumored to have been responsible for up to 300 names missing from the census. According to legend, the massive Nile predator was too bulky to hunt the typical fish, antelope, and zebra, leading him to go after bigger, tougher game like hippos, buffalo, and even humans.
Gotta get it how
the
you
Burundi
need.
butcher would allegedly hunt anything that came into its line of sight without prejudice. And like all crocs, his favorite method of hunting would have likely been lying in wait in the water before exploding and unleashing a 3,000-pound bite force to crush whatever was unlucky enough to get caught in its jaws, before using the infamous death roll to shred their victim into bite-sized chunks. It's likely most human casualties were adults collecting water and children playing in the shallow end, not realizing the disturbance was basically ringing the dinner bell. Gustav was also disturbingly indestructible, with several eyewitnesses describing what they swore were bullet wounds tattooed across its armored skin.
Oh no.
But the eeriest part was that for a monster nearly the length of a bus, Gustav was unexplainably never caught. In one attempt, researchers placed a live goat in a cage as bait to lure the beast out. After a storm, the next morning the cage was empty, but Gustav was nowhere to be found. We don't know how old he is, how long he had been hunting humans, just how many people had been lost to him, or even if he's still alive. There were some reports of Gustav having been shot by a hunter in 2019, but with no photographic evidence, there's still a chance that he's out there prowling the rivers of Burundi. The way I see it, there's only 3 possible options. 1, he's dead. 2, he's still out there serving as unethical population control. Or 3, he has NordVPN. Cause NordVPN.
This fool here. Oh, we gonna get Big Tex up on screen real quick. Hold on. Wait. Yeah.
5 minutes later.
Is finally back home.
KFDM's Quentin Hope reports how it took all hands on deck to get him home safely.
Oh, he's dug in. We need a head rope on him.
Where's he at?
Head rope.
Just before noon Friday, Big Tex was found right in his own backyard by one of the interns here at Gator Country.
Bigger than that.
Yeah, he bigger than that now.
These niggas probably lying. Cause that
A
nigga,
big
have you
gator
seen that
indeed,
nigga?
nearly 14 feet long.
That nigga
The short
huge.
time I've been here, he kind of is the face of Gator Country. Like he's.
They done got some other gator.
2003, locals in Malawi were so terrified of one animal that it drove 4,000
like a damn Call of Duty map.
It do.
for them to completely abandon their villages to seek refuge. The marauding beast had mauled 3 people into chalk outlines and severely disfigured another 16. Those that survived were essentially crippled for life, with some missing both hands and legs, with others missing eyes and ears. In one gruesome attack, a woman had gotten her jaw completely detached. The mysterious assailant was so feared and avoided capture for so long that some believe that the attacks were the work of a supernatural creature. In truth, these people were being stalked and hunted by a rabid hyena. Although
What the hell?
Y'all fight that guy. Oh, shoot the shit out that motherfucker. Nah, hyenas.
They got Jeeps. I'm hitting that nigga.
they're armed with arguably the most devastating bite of any land mammal, hyenas are actually wary of humans. But as many will tell you, anything that gets rabies quickly becomes a different kind of animal. Especially when that animal has jaws strong enough to amputate an elephant.
The elephant foot. Ain't no fucking way. Never mind.
I'm still hitting.
You got it. He got it.
I'm a boom.
He got it. Boom.
I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna just start punching.
The rabid hyena terrorized the people of Malawi for weeks, but whether the actual animal responsible for the maimings was caught and killed was never confirmed.
Damn, that was quick. He hit it up.
The most infamous animal mass murderer of all time lived in Nepal in the Kumaon district of India. The Bengal tiger of Champawat was believed to be responsible for 436 less people on Earth.
Damn!
According to research, the carnage...
God damn!
436?
436.
started in Nepal.
It's gonna be me and my swords and that and the loincloth. I'm gonna go live. If y'all ever see me go live with 2 swords and report that, I am going to die in that life.
But when hunters were called in, the tiger successfully evaded all of them. Eventually, she was driven out of the area and swam across a river and invaded India, where the attacks only got worse. The homicidal big cat would typically target young women and children and would often travel up to 20 miles following a kill, making it that much harder to capture her. And unlike most tigers, who typically hunt during dusk or dawn, the man-eater at Champawat almost exclusively caught bodies during broad daylight. She became so reviled that locals no longer referred to her as a cat, but as the devil of India.
Hey man, don't be doing that shit.
Me and some swords.
I thought the tiger was in the room.
I'm gonna just have two fucking just standing there.
Something that can take the tiger out. Something.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna fight, and then if I can't fight no more, I'm gonna pull that bitch. I'm gonna start shooting that.
Oh god. That's insane.
The tiger's reverberating roar paralyzed entire villages, with grown men refusing to leave their huts to go to work, lest the rampaging predator turned them into a statistic. It was believed that the tigress had been shot by an especially cruel hunter, which broke several of her canine teeth, leaving her mortally wounded. It's likely that this injury, along with the fact that tigers are one of the few animals that'll actively seek revenge, that drove the tiger to eventually start seeking out easier prey. People. And as a highly intelligent predator, she was constantly adapting and able to consistently avoid capture. When she was finally taken down, it was clear from the nasty injuries the tiger had sustained that she was not the villain of this story. That doesn't change the fact that she went out as the most prolific man-murker in nature. And if you think you're safe because you don't live in Asia, just keep in mind that there are more tigers in the United States than in the rest of the world.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
Where? They had a wild tiger in, not wild, but they had a Roman tiger in Houston a few months ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's the elephant. Oh, them elephants be menaces, bro.
Is it crossing a train track?
Okay.
Imagine a train just came and just did what it had to do.
I wonder what
Sea
that
lions
crash would be like.
clear out a beach of tourists in San Diego.
Okay.
I guess they weren't in the mood for sharing today.
Oh, they said, get out of here. Get out. Get out.
Wow.
This is my territory.
Hey, you think you could beat up a sea lion?
No. Hell no.
Not at all?
You know how heavy them joints is? No. You're not taking, you know what I'm saying? They might not put up a really, really, really dangerous fight. I mean, they damn it might, because they bite the hell out of
You bite it back. Just, you know what I'm saying? Bite the blubber off that mug.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay. They say, get up out of here.
Where are they?
Leopard goes on quite the rampage.
A leopard going on a rampage. Oh, I remember this.
Close calls,
I remember this.
No reported injuries.
No injuries. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy. Insane. Just for no reason. Just
Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh Lord.
Whoa. Drive. Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to take it down like they do, like, what is it, water buffaloes?
Boy, I say that ass is mine. For a lion to attack a car is insane.
I ain't gonna lie. Why? Like, I'd never go on a safari adventure.
You never going?
No.
So if we fly to Africa right now,
I'm staying on the plane. Sir, you have to exit. No. Sir, you have to exit. No.
You don't trust it?
No, bro, because have you ever seen a video of the lion, like, kept pulling on a door? and it ripped the door off the hinges.
Oh,
yeah, nah, GG.
Nah. Angry elephant stops a bus for food in Sri Lanka.
He said, "Give it up, give me all you got." Give me all you got.
The blue chewing in, dog.
Why y'all didn't drive off in the first place?
Cause that nigga, he would have caught up and turned that bus over.
Nah.
Bro, them buses
They can speed away.
Them buses don't got no get up.
They just drove away
because he stopped.
It's footage of the monkey riots that occurred in Thailand.
Monkey ride. They taking over? How many monkeys is it? Jeez.
That's at least 100.
That's at least a couple hundred. Yo!
Crazy part, you couldn't even kill all of them.
Not at all. And those are all around the city, around the town.
Bro, you
Just
get
chilling. Overran easily.
Oh no!
Oh, how you tell the insurance? Is that covered on the insurance?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like you
don't live in an area.
like natural disasters and shit like that. Like that's considered a natural disaster.
Because that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
hey,
sure.
what?
Oh no!
Oh. He said he don't give a damn about none of that. I want the doggy. I want the dog. I want dinner.
Hey!
A territorial rhino charges a car at Mexican Safari Park, causing quite a bit of damage to the rear end.
There's rhinos in Mexico?
I think they kind of like shipped them there. Like I don't think they like natural habitat.
There's no way they didn't ship them.
Yeah, because like I think rhinos are only in like
Africa.
I think it's Asia,
Or
like
Asia?
South Asia and Africa. What the hell? Yeah, I could be wrong.
Bro, them mugs are huge, bro.
And blind,
bro, and
blind.
That's a smaller one. I saw one at the zoo.
They got ones at the zoo here.
Yes,
I mean I knew that.
Huge.
I knew they had that here.
No, you didn't.
Because you ain't never been.
I've been taking them to the zoo. I've been to the zoo. Jacksonville got a zoo. We gotta take them to the zoo.
I've been to the zoo. Jack, don't listen to this man. They got monkeys. They got
what they got.
Yeah,
it's
like
easy to guess.
I've been easy to. I just didn't know the one where we stayed had rhinos.
My bad. I lifted the desk. I
don't remember seeing the rhinos when I went.
Okay, whatever.
Like, they was probably like watching them or something.
Sure.
I saw an elephant though.
Sure. You look at that rhino attacking that car, going crazy.
Chad, I've been to the zoo.
Oh, elephant with tusk. Jesus, bust a window easily. Oh, he's dangerous. He don't care.
Oh,
yeah, the car could have got away. Because if he getting away from an anchor.
Nah, them big vans, them double deckers slow. They slow. They super slow. But you want to know the crazy part about elephants? Elephants be cool, like year round. You feel me?
Right.
Until I think it's like they getting heat or whatever.
They heat.
Boy, they got.
I want some
bro. I saw like one of these. You know how like Twitter they be having videos that shouldn't be on there. Elephant picked up a man and put him in his mouth and just
picked him up and
it was slow to do it.
Them damn crazy clip compilation changes. Yeah.
The nigga.
Man, elephants are cool, but like they savages for real.
And stink.
Why they gotta stink?
They do.
They wild animals.
Recorded breaking in.
Climbed up the side.
Wait. Comment section. Look.
That nigga climbed up the side of a house.
Into a Colorado home by climbing through the second-story window.
He got to the second story. He went in the house.
Yep.
He got in the house. Bro, how do you explain that? A bear climbed in my window.
You know what?
On the second floor.
All that bear. You know what? Imagine this was 1950s. A husband walk in his house, see a bear in there. I had a bad day, bear. That bear going, why everything gotta beat the hell out of Yogi?
He's in the house, dog. He didn't come through the front door.
That's his house now.
That's it. Like you leave somebody tell you close the window. They got bears outside.
Nigga, the window was closed.
No. Look, you visiting.
Yeah.
Keep the windows closed. There's bears outside. I'm on the second floor. What are you talking about? Trust me. Keep the windows closed. That nigga don't listen.
No,
boom.
You know what would be even more terrifying? Imagine you sleep, nigga. You wake up, the bear just outside the window. Let me in.
I need some porridge. 3 little
what you think bears taste like?
Dude, can you eat bear meat?
I think you can eat any meat except for like human meat.
Can you eat bear meat?
Like,
no, I'm saying, like, are they like it? Are they? Is it legal to eat bear meat?
I mean, you can hunt them.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if you can hunt them, you can eat them.
Okay,
right?
Might have to order that from somewhere.
It's okay. You know.
That got diarrhea.
It's okay. Do you want to just?
He just.
Yep.
We're just gonna go back.
Going back. He like, well, up is better than down.
Mom, the people went inside. People are gonna be dead.
Kids be telling the truth. Oh, see? Kangaroo. See? Australia.
See? Mully. Josh.
Yup. Oh. Why you the only one getting attacked? Oh, attacking the monkeys. They be stealing for real. Oh, Jesus.
Bro, you
hey, at
chill.
least he did. Oh, that bus almost took him out. Is that a little or
I'm never fucking with these. Meese mooses. Megamind. Them super deer. Never.
There's just moose.
Like 7
singular is moose.
Moose is
and
moose.
plural is moose.
Look, tomato, akita, tomato.
And that's a young one too. But that's a young bull.
But I swear,
he just angry.
If I was in a place where these joints live,
right,
they would have to allow me to have a rocket launcher.
A rocket launcher? This ain't Chicago,
bro. You're not putting that down with like a regular rifle, bro.
I mean, you get a strong enough rifle. There's a strong enough rifle.
A rocket.
And whether you can carry it efficiently,
a rocket, like a 50 cal drop it for sure. But a rocket, I don't got nothing to worry. Boom! Bro, he can destroy that whole deck.
Yeah. He can destroy that whole shack
and destroy him too.
He tried his damnedest.
Boy, that moose come back and he in trouble.
The wild elephant.
Jesus, look how big that is. He bigger than the building. He crushed the building. He bigger than the building.
In West Bengal State, creating a bit of havoc among the villagers.
You gotta worry about the tigers and elephants.
Rocket launcher. In all these areas,
I feel like elephant can take a rocket launcher at this point.
Hell no.
Cause I mean I know they can't. I
feel
like they can. Mouth. That's Baki in living flesh.
Nah, cause it'll open his mouth and I'll be like V2 Rusty. I won't miss. Boom.
Is that beers? Two bulls. What the fuck did you say?
I said beers. Like, cause I was trying to say deer and bull.
Either way.
But either way,
you was gonna say deers
or bull. I was right. I just, you know what I'm saying? Would you do the running of the bulls?
No. Hell no. They getting this man Boochie Cat. The brick wall.
Oh, those are water buffalo.
Narrowly missed the wrath of a bull in Peru.
Oh, Jesus. In Peru, Jesus.
Isn't that where they do the running of the bull?
I thought that was
you
Brazil.
wearing a red shirt. In Rio, huh? Nigga, you're dead.
You're done for. Or is that Spain they do the running of the bulls?
Yeah, it is Spain. Damn! He hit the shit out that monkey.
Oh yeah, he was ready. He the only one prepared. Why he only fight for his life?
Go help him,
please. Well, I wouldn't help him either. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll just walk off. These monkeys really be taking over their villages and towns, bro. The whole traffic is on standby.
That's what I'm saying.
For the monkeys.
Safari finds themselves on the run from a speedy rhino.
Bro,
Hey, look how fast.
Hey,
he's in the back of an open top Jeep.
Bro, diarrhea. I'm just. It's gonna be one of the ones where it's cold. I'm
gonna take it to Dubai and get a couple million off it.
I don't think that's how it works.
Hey, I'm gonna tell him it's Rihanna diarrhea.
That's not how.
You think I can hear?
No.
Okay, my bad.
No.
Yeah, she smell real potent.
They do this shit. They don't take the shit.
Oh, they don't take the shit.
Nah, they do this shit.
It ain't some of them that like let the girl shit on their chest.
Nah, they shit. Sure it's they shit on.
Or they shit on the girl chest.
It's a control thing. And then you got I think it's called like I forget what it's called.
That's
it's like,
nasty.
I forget what it's called, but like they give like shorties like a mask or whatever. They lay on the ground, and the dudes take laxatives, and they just like
that's okay. Stop!
It's a poop train.
Okay.
Speedy rhino.
That's the rhino train. Jesus. Oh! Blind. How blind are they? He chasing the hell out of them.
I knock him in his eye. I swear.
Okay, you just the overconfidence.
Make him
There you go. Make it.
I'm gonna be like, what's up, man?
You think you Tyson in the rhino land?
I beat this shit out of rhino. Hell no, that rhino killed me quickly. I think I saw a rhino flip a hippopotamus.
Oh man! My God.
I have a black.
Oh my God! Oh my God! He scared us. What up, True? Yeah! Say what up to the people. Yeah!
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, yeah. If y'all didn't notice, we are in Simba's studio, and also True just showed up.
Get the hell out of me, nigga! I thought the animals was here. I'm a toe.
Oh. That elephant can destroy them buildings, bro. Not
what
the big
did
ones,
it do
but
to make that nigga that
bad? Damn, kangaroo! And mother be like, oh, come to my house, man. The kangaroos, they're gonna do nothing.
Bro, you can stay with me. There's kangaroos on my front line.
I don't believe you.
Why that look like Dave Bautista or a Hispanic?
Exactly. He just attacked him. Oh, I hit him.
Sorry.
I hit him. He don't even try to use his hands.
I guess this is why you shouldn't leave your car door open when pulled over at night.
Why?
What got in the car? What? Is that a deer?
That's a deer.
Thankfully, it's just a deer. Thankfully.
Oh! That nigga got on that moped and dipped.
Oh!
Baby, are you
off the side?
A young
Off the side is crazy.
gorilla is caught playing a bit rough with his sister and ends up getting a scolding from dad.
Where's dad? Where's dad? Oh, whoa. Chill out. Daddies always protect their daughters no matter what animal. Okay.
Hey.
Bro, that'd be so nasty.
He been fighting.
Nah, that's
he peeling?
It's peeling.
Oh, okay, because they be fighting each other too.
That's
like they'll fight, and like if they rip the head off the other one, it just stay. They'll just leave it up there till it fall off.
It's so nasty. Bro.
Either way, it's disgusting. What's he doing? He not on a rampage.
Yikes!
Oh,
Here we see
yoinks, Scoob.
the incredible power of a rhino as it completely manhandles an abandoned car.
Hey, you wanted to fight that?
Yeah,
you wanted to fight that?
Nigga, I can do that to a car.
That's a black bear. We got bears over there too.
But you spit so much just now.
It's the shock, the bewilderment.
Boy, I ain't gonna hold you.
They gotta deal with tigers, elephants, bears, rhinos,
and America.
Damn, boy, come on! Come on! Yo!
Those niggas ain't weird, bro.
At all. That nigga on top of the roof.
RPG, bro. They fighting the wrong wars.
Disruption for
the
pedestrians
bird
of Chicago.
Oh, get him out of there. Get him out of there. He protecting his young, or she. She protecting her babies for real.
I fry that bird.
It's something right there she protecting. Yeah. She's going crazy. You a fry? Hey. Why is chicken like... I know chicken not the only bird that people eat.
Pheasant.
They got quail and pheasant and stuff. But like, why we don't eat like pigeon type shit? Or like crow?
Because pigeons ain't real. They all government drones. So when they did a lot of... I couldn't eat.
You couldn't even get it out? You couldn't even get it? They don't even believe that.
I couldn't even do it.
What is that? What is that?
That's a bear.
Man, I thought the black bears were supposed to be the scared ones.
CCTV captures the moments a black bear breaks into a school.
Just like the hood. Come on, bro.
Just like
you breaking in, bro. We supposed to be breaking these stereotypes, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Polar bears would never.
You know
Come
on, bro.
Roams the hallways.
Look at him. Thug. I don't know what to do. Imagine the janitor showing up first. It's a fucking bear in the school. It's a... Rawr. What do you do? It's a bear in the school. Are they fighting? Okay. Who got the strongest legs?
I ain't never seen.
Come on, it's just like the high school cameraman recording a fight. It's a fight. Oh my god. These are two giant objects. If you don't record that, They can knock
It
that tree
sure
over.
is one angry bird.
What the hell is that? What is that? That's a cartoon.
Nigga, I'll beat the hell out that nigga.
Comment section. What is this? What kind of bird?
That's a mega rooster.
It gotta be something. What is that? He got red eyes?
Nah, that's like eyebrows.
He fast. He fast.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie.
Shit out that bird.
Boy, I'll punt his ass.
Ronaldo.
I go pick him up. Hey, buddy, how you doing? I'm about to eat you.
World Cup. World Cup.
Hey, stop following me.
Australia.
I gotta be something. Or Ireland. New chicken.
Why does it feel like a movie?
New chicken.
Why they running? What's they running from?
Damn! Holy! I would have ran too. You got me bent. You like
But that nigga truck up.
Two friends happen to find a mouse on the track. They slowly follow him until the
a mouse. Is that what they call a baby moose?
tides end up changing.
Oh. Now we've got an issue. Yeah. I think I better start back.
He mad.
Fast, can I?
He mad. He mad. He said, "Why are you following me?" That's why he turned around. He really turned around.
Look at the mountain behind that tree.
That's the first time for me.
A sheep, fool.
Boy,
you running from a sheep? A lamb? Oh, buddy. He don't want to eat that.
Boy, DD.
He don't want to eat that, buddy. He don't want it. Bro, they stand on 4 legs as tall as he is.
Lamb chops.
Yeah, lamb chops for real. Bro, lamb be hitting, bro. Gee, that's
albino deer.
Oh, he got privilege.
Ooh.
They don't like him. The roles are reversed.
They don't like him. They got it back for slavery.
Wow.
In a parking lot.
Bro.
Are you getting tired, Tori?
2 bulls go at it.
Oh, not next to the Hyundai Elantra.
Jesus.
They still make Suzuki? What them dogs? Them hoes look new.
That dude look new. Damn, just hitting the cars, just taking strays, bro.
That nigga got his Jeep and got out of there.
Scare him off. Get out of here! There's bulls just in the wild,
bro.
I ain't never seen a wild cow or bull.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, obviously
the water buffalo, the steer, all them shits.
Well, yeah, that I'm talking about.
That's one of them.
Huh.
Yeah, like nigga.
Okay.
Every animal that is now domesticated can be found in the wild, except for a handful that were like made through breeding. Like goldfish.
Goldfish.
You can't find goldfish in the wild
because goldfish were bred.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were genetically.
What's like a big one that was bred?
A big one that was bred.
Like a big daddy. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
If y'all know in the comments, put it down below.
Yeah, let us know.
Oh yeah.
I thought hamsters for a while, but
I finally watched Cocaine Bear.
That shit hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Where you watching it?
At home.
Netflix, HBO,
whatever is streaming on y'all. He just got up and
can't even see shit.
What is that same bird? What is it?
Why this nigga made this bird that mad?
A man and his dog find themselves being harassed by an aggressive deer.
Oh, the deer grew some balls, didn't he? Yeah. He said, "I'm not running today. I run every other day, but I'm not running today."
I'm cooking that nigga.
Yeah, facts. Cook him up.
Nigga, is that a gat? That is a gat.
He got it on him. He got it on him for real. On the
that little pea shooter.
That is a little pea shooter. Oh, whoa! Whoa, the tire. He could probably pop it to it. He did. Damn, what you got against the tire, bro? Oh!
Nigga, why we screaming like that nigga was coming at us?
Cause he is. Oh, they in a car. Okay, thank the Lord. I would have cried too.
Bro, in the area with these mega animals, in these areas with these mega animals,
right?
I'd have a shotgun at all times.
Got to. Like we carry sticks when we go on walks for dogs. No, you carry a shotgun.
Yeah, nigga.
Just in case a dog or one of these random kids get out of control, it's over.
The shotgun?
Yeah. One shot. Timmy is an average kid that no one can no longer see because he exploded. Oh God. Bro. The goat's so mad. Goat. Damn. Okay.
Residents
just to run away.
A wild elephant passing through their village.
That nigga, see, look at you, you stupid fuck. You running in sandals. That nigga gonna
like they have no choice but to live with these elephants.
Bro, it has to suck.
And then somebody go out there and tame them.
It has
who?
to. Who
tamed the elephant?
These other countries, I see why they hate us.
Yeah.
Nigga, we dealing with enough shit. And you sitting AC-130s. God damn.
Why is your military here? We got elephants.
We fighting our own battles, bro.
Jeez. They don't care. They tired of civilization, for real. Ah, Miguel! Another one. Hey, look, it's Woolly Mammoth from Ice Age. Why are they standing up throwing them? They are standing up throwing balls.
The first one that dropped is the loser.
In fact,
damn,
who stands the longest?
Like it hurt.
It got to. It got to. Oh! Balance. That's balance. That nigga didn't touch the ground. That's balance. Oh! I thought he was about to ram him. That was a crazy third party.
Nigga, what?
Push them over the tiger finds itself being followed by quite the crowd of spectators.
Y'all egging him on.
Nigga, y'all
egging him on. He's feeling threatened.
Nigga, they're all in open top Jeeps.
Yes. It's a wrap. All he gotta do is come up the hood. Somebody about to clip that crazy.
DED niggas dead.
They attacking the train? Is he attacking the train? He is.
What caliber is an elephant gun?
Yeah, that one gotta be powerful. He don't care. They not scared of anything.
That nigga about to.
Look at that Mega Mind. You stopped the train for an elephant? Is crazy.
Bye bye.
He would have had to get hit that day. Oh no, that train was gonna implode. That train was done. That train was done for.
Pedestrians gather around a house which is currently being occupied by a wild leopard.
Whoa! No! At least all they doing is running people over. Hit stick for real.
What is that, a raccoon?
What is that, a rat?
That's a raccoon. That nigga gone.
In public. Catch him, get him. Oh, he's juking. Taking all them licks, eating them licks. Damn, he gone for real.
Damn.
Okay. They just gotta drive with that.
Nigga, that shit gotta suck, bro.
It's got to. Somebody is real happy that they live with animals like this, but that's gotta suck. And y'all riding bikes?
CCTV captures a leopard strolling through a mall in Mumbai.
See? Then you already got the bears, the elephants, and the rhinos. Add leopards and tigers and monkeys.
GG's, bro.
Freaking G's. They just chilling,
bro. All we gotta worry about is ghosts. These niggas got all this plus ghosts. God damn.
A couple spiders here and there. What the hell,
bro? Like, I see why these niggas
plus ghosts. Y'all going ghost hunting in countries like this? Freak the ghosts.
Yeah.
Freak the. What's that sound? The fucking leopard, nigga. From the top row. Come on, guys.
You fuck the gin, nigga.
Oh, he a little pip.
That's the I think they're called sloth bears.
Okay. A little pipsqueak for real.
Them niggas will fuck you up.
Ooh,
that vertical.
Your gate didn't do nothing. Right in the window. In the window. Right in the kitchen from the outside.
And you know them niggas don't got house insurance.
Don't put your pie in the window. It's a wrap.
An elephant casually breaks through a brick wall, then
God.
enters the building in an unusual way.
Oh my God. The brick wall is not safe?
That nigga backing in.
It is my house now, and I dare you to stop me. He's all the way in the house.
Nigga trying to close the door.
Yes, he is now. Just get all your stuff. Go move out. Got a rhino? It is. Yeah, you're not getting away, buddy. He's angry. What's that fence gonna do? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing but a distraction. Fuck you.
A bear on the loose sends authorities on a wild goose chase throughout a California neighborhood.
Oh yeah! Whoa! Ow!
Whoa! You're a police officer, not a bear catcher, buddy.
Oh, come on, little guy! Oh!
Oh, he's a little one. Look like, damn. Nigga, step over the bush.
He said, I've been trying
smooth stepped over the bush.
Oh!
Smooth. Look at the grace. Look at the finesse. You think he playing? He's trying to fight
cows are caught on camera on the run from police.
Thugs, lock him up. Lock him up. Where is this? Like this, California?
Joe. Stop it.
Punch him. Yeah. Whoa! What is that? A mongoose? Raccoon. Damn.
He's not gonna let him by.
Oh, buddy, you're done.
I'm telling you, man.
You're done. You're done. You're done. Go ahead and get off. Go ahead and get off. He ready.
Away from you.
Oh, you get punctured by that. Ooh.
Maybe he'll pay attention to me here.
I wish I had a lightsaber, bro. You got a what?
A lightsaber.
I just zing. Head straight off.
Everything.
Clean.
Everything.